did this to me.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and start it a bit early because I'm just sitting here twiddling my fucking thumbs, waiting for shit to stop. And we're like, you know what? Let's just go live. Let's just go live. That was a long intro. It was enough fucking music. I think that was enough. Right. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever fucking time of the day it is by you. Who the fuck knows? Good time to you, fellow chatter, fellow stream watcher. I don't fucking know. It's Tuesday? Fucking Tuesday, isn't it, mate? It's fucking Tuesday. Oh, God. So, yeah, it's Tuesday. Whoopity fucking do. I don't have any gimmicks for you. Tuesday's all I got. But, yeah. Hope everyone's doing all right. Today is just reacts and perhaps a bit of gaming. We shall see where my brain takes me, because I get a little weird. Like, I don't know if other streamers get this, but when I push the go live button, my brain's like, hey, bye. That's the time, like, existential shit in my brain just there, annoying the shit out of me. And the moment I go live, my brain just like, oh, just bye. Bye-bye. And you're like, cool, thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that, brain. Really appreciate you being there for me. So, yeah. But, yeah. Tons of fun. Has anyone told me I have a really nice voice? I feel like I don't like my voice. My voice is actually like a really weird point of contention for me. Bro, who's dropping metal pipes outside? The fuck? Even my back windows over here. Ka-clang, ka-clang. The fuck? Every time I go live, some motherfucker's gotta do something weird. The fuck? Probably over by like my neighbors. Oh god. Yeah, I think you live in the countryside and it's quiet. No, someone's always got a mower or a fucking loud ass noise for you. But yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop you right there, Afterlife. You keep doing your shit. We're just gonna put you there. So yeah. I'll just sit here in silence because I feel like it. We'll go to the chatting screen. And here we are. So yes, since I like to start with a little bit of goth, I'm gonna slap on some KJ Rasa again. And it's just like genderless style and gothic clothing. It's not all goth the whole time. I have other shit, trust me. This is just the easing it into you, easing you in, squeezing it in, lubing it up, kind of, you know, loosening you up a bit for the stream. That's what's going on here. Just a little bit of Zenoda, what the fuck you linking me, bro? The hell is this? You don't need to send me more metal pipe falling sound effects. I very much so appreciate you sending me that, but I just had a live one. Hey, I know I'm live when I can hear the bells outside and it's exactly 12. So if you hear ringing in the background, that's just the church next to the graveyard where I live. People think I joke about that, but I'm fucking serious. I do live next to a graveyard. Can literally watch people get buried out my top window. It was only a happy accident when I found this place. So, yeah. It's always, some people are always like, that's kind of depressing. I'm like, You can see who was popular, that's for sure. Sometimes you look at like, oh, they weren't liked. It's pretty much just old people getting buried anyway here because it's a small town. A true goth, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a boring graveyard. It would be nicer if it was a little bit older, but you know, they keep it a little too nice. But yeah. We need a 10-hour compilation to fall asleep to of dropping metal pipes. That sounds like it would cause some type of PTSD or like anxiety. I couldn't. I'm too used to quiet. Like in where I live, like literally at night when I go to bed at night, I either hear cows mooing in the fields, or you hear foxes beating the shit out of each other, or just some random animal fighting, usually like owls and shit like that. So you just be laying in bed minding your business and you just hear foxes going off and it's like, yay! Like something just died in the woods. Random gunshots as well, because you know the force does, like the rangers, they hunt at night here to keep like the boar population under and stuff like that. But yeah, isn't getting buried usually an old people thing? I mean, getting buried, it depends on what you mean by getting buried. My brain is so fucking fried. Yeah, getting buried could be all kinds of stuff. That sounds like a kink, getting buried. Bonk horny jail? No, there is a bonk emote, I think, somewhere. They might have a bonk emote. I think so, yeah. Peruse. There you go. See, there's a bonk one. Bonk, there you go. Yep, I knew I did a bonk one. Getting buried sounds like something like snoo would be involved in. Like, it's another name for snoo. Death by snoo. Okay, so we're gonna watch some KJ Rasa genderless style in gothic clothing, just basically like a short one, and then we'll go to another one. Got a couple of other reacts that we can do, and then I am gonna play some Dream Daddy Simulator. We'll see. You know, that looked fun. I figured why not get some Riz on, get some dads, find some daddies. Everybody needs a daddy, whether it be a sugar one or a normal one. But yeah. Okay, so yes, genderless style in clothing. KJ Rasa, let me go ahead and link this video to give the creator credit, because she is a smaller creator. If you are interested in any type of goth content, whatever, go ahead and throw her a follow or subscribe. I'm subscribed on my other account. This is just my streaming account, but you know, look, we'll give her a subscribe here as well. Woo! Thank you. Now go away, animation. Thank you. All right.
Search for gothic fashion.
As always,
Sometimes we see
let me
people
know
use
if the
the
audio
word
seems off.
genderless and androgynous to describe this fashion. That makes me curious. Is this really a gothic fashion thing? And is this a trait in other fashion styles as well? Hear me out. I have a reason why seeing this word in gothic fashion articles is interesting. I mean, what do we think of when we talk about genderless fashion? Yup, mostly
Boring
loose-fitting t-shirts and pants. Definitely not a soft masculine outfit. Gothic fashion, on the other hand, seems to incorporate traditionally feminine elements in its design for people of all genders. And that's why we are going to talk about the genderless features in Gothic fashion today. A little bit of disclaimer, though this video is about Gothic fashion and its genderless features,
My postman has
doesn't
always
imply
timing.
that everyone who dresses in this style
They just
intends
dropped
to
enough
look
to- okay, good.
genderless. You might have heard me say this before,
Sitting
but
here
I
all
would like to
morning, not one
mention it
motherfucker
again.
shows up, and the
Gothic
second
fashion
I go
is
live, the
not
post is like,
equivalent to
hi, I've got no, they drove past. Okay, good. So I have cameras in front of my house. That's how I know. So don't be trying to sneak up on me, motherfuckers. I'll see
goth
you.
subculture, which is a music-based subculture. You don't have to be a goth to wear gothic clothing.
It is pins and
Similarly, not all goths dress in a gothic manner. Also, when I mention in this video if something is masculine or feminine, it just means that we generally see the said gender wearing that sort of clothing, and very rarely in other sex. Genderless fashion. What actually is genderless fashion? To put it simply, a genderless fashion can be worn by either men or women because clothing lack qualities
Androgynous,
that are
basically.
typically associated with masculinity or femininity. The synonym of the word genderless is gender neutral. Both have very similar meanings. So, gender neutral or genderless clothing is a clothing that is not designed to be associated with either women or men. In reality, though,
Yes, they live
what
in
is
an
considered
inverse
feminine or
surveillance
masculine
state.
is
Exactly.
often a matter of perspective. Take high heels and skirts, for example. They weren't
More a case of I don't like people. So they step in front of my house, I know what the fuck they're doing. Got a couple of kids messing around with shit on my property before and scared the shit out of them. By just yelling out the window like, "The fuck you doing?" And they're like, "Whoa!" And they'd run. So I kind of have the like, you know, reputation of being that mean lady. Stay the fuck off my property. Motherfuckers don't watch their kids. I just think they can just like walk into your shit because it looks like it's a like all empty field. You're like, no, the fuck out. So yeah. The way she says woman.
always seen as exclusively feminine in the past. Another common term for this type of fashion is androgynous, which may have a slightly different meaning when compared to genderless and gender neutral. Androgynous
sound like a
styles
skill issue,
are
Zenoda.
partly male and partly female, which means mixing the elements of both gender. It doesn't make the clothing genderless, so to say, but rather a mixture of both. For the analysis of this video, we're going to focus mainly on traditional goth, Victorian goth, and cyber goth. I might mention other substyles throughout the video as well. If you want to learn more about the type of gothic clothing or the differences between the word goth and gothic, you can check out the videos in my
It's not really
gothic
telling me to get off
collection
my grass.
along
It's
to
more
get
to
more
get off my
ideas.
fucking property because I don't want them messing with shit. Because they do.
Let's start looking at
The
the
weather
gothic
today,
fashion.
Jesus. Ankles
Starting
are
from
fucking cold.
hairstyles, the pioneers of gothic fashion are the trad goth or traditional goth. In the case of Gothic hairstyles, teased short hair has often been associated with traditional Goth
Bist du schon
styles.
mein Grundstück?
Both men and
Sag
women
mir.
have embraced short hairstyles as part of their look. A notable example is Suzy Sue, known for her iconic short hair, who became influential in defining the traditional goth style.
Yeah, she pretty much
Aside
is
from
like
Suzy
the
Sue, several other goth
uber
rock
goth of
artists
like
such as
most goths want to look like either Robert Smith or Susie. That's just how it is. Most trad goths look like Susie as well. They have like very blocky eyebrows, eyeshadow, like pointed, like a lot of like eyeshadow kind of arching up, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much like the cookie cutter look that a lot of people go with. Although there's a lot of very creative people within the goth scene that have very unique makeup that they just kind of go with. So you get to see people kind of branch away from it and try something different.
Robert Smith, Johnny Milton, and Olive Wisdom also had a similar haircut. By the way, a teased, shredded, messy hairstyle is also iconic in punk and death rock fashion, the subcultures that influence the
I had that haircut with the that the one on the right has years ago. It's great, but the problem is it's a lot of maintenance because you have to keep shaving it, and then this constant teasing can fuck your hair up. But there's this thing called a tangle teaser now, so that thing's great. Like you can tease the shit out of your hair and then just completely comb it out perfectly at night. So it's wonderful. Like the advancements of science, hair science for goths has helped saved our hair a lot. So yeah, you keep that little extra sideburn on the side. It's great. You look kind of funny though when you're like when your hair's down. It just looks like you have a weird side shave. That's about it.
goth subculture from the start. Aside from short hair, goth men with long hair are not rare,
Nope.
especially when you search for Victorian goth or tribe goth looks. Likewise, all cyber goths literally have the same neon dreadlock hair whether you are a male or female. This hairstyle is commonly known as cyberlocks. Even though goth hairstyles may seem similar and genderless on both sides of the spectrum, we still need to acknowledge that there are some exceptions. The most recognizable example is the vampire bangs, which are often worn by women rather than men.
Oh jeez.
Makeup. If we were to talk about makeup 20 to 30 years ago, many people might say that makeup is a very femme thing.
Not
But hey,
really.
this is 2023. Makeup is for everyone. Right?
Makeup's always been for everyone though.
Yes, natural.
Look at the Victorian time. Like back in the day when the dandies had their high socks and their little capri pants on. Like, come on. Most men wore more makeup than women did back then. They powdered their wigs, they wore perfume, they put blush on. It was just to look more alive because they were so pale. So it was more of like a fashion trend to just kind of look wealthy and healthy, basically. That was the point of it. Makeup wasn't really like quite the same expression as it is now, which is more artistic. Back then it was more station or like wealth. It was the same with like being fat or thin. If you had a little bit of a belly, you were considered, wealthy and well off. Some cultures still see that as a sign of wealth, as having a little bit of weight on your bones, meaning by you have money to eat, which, I mean, cool. But yeah, that's not, makeup's always been for very different purposes. It's not always just been like now, which is kind of interesting because people get too upset about makeup anymore. Like it literally comes off. What the fuck is your problem?
Looks on men aren't something out of the ordinary nowadays, but mascara and colorful eyeshadow. I don't believe that there won't be people who walk past it without thinking that, the person is queer or looks feminine. But when goth men put on full-blown black lipstick, thick eyeliners, and eyeshadow, nobody seems to think of the style or the makeup as something feminine, especially in the goth culture. This also happens with emo fashion.
When a man puts on black eyeliner and smudges it, then he's either emo or goth or metal, and then they become a pussy magnet. I don't know what it is. You saw what happened when Hassan put the fucking eyeliner on. People changed. Motherfuckers were in chat going like, the black eyeliner. Oh, the black eyeliner. Like, it's just smoking out the lash line. It's just enough for people to go, wait a minute. Now wait a second. Something's awakened within me when this makeup has been applied to your lower lash line. That waterline. Ooh. I don't know why. Like, it is a real thing though. Like, you put black eyeliner on a guy and a lot of people will find them more attractive. Especially like alternative chicks. They'll be like, oh my God. So yeah.
I assume. Like, not all emo men wear makeup, but it's not that weird. For me, it is quite nice to see how the subculture treat makeup equally for every gender, to be honest. Next, the big part of the fashion, outfits. Now, let's talk about genderless fashion for a bit. It's kind of a hope and dream for many of us to just destroy the boundaries that divide masculinity and femininity.
Yeah.
But in reality, what is seen
Eyebrows.
as genderless is
GG.
often something like this. When we search genderless clothing, we typically see loose fitting styles that do not accentuate specific curves, so you cannot identify if this is for men or for women. Also, another problem of genderless fashion is the skirt or the lack thereof. Though many genderless brands start to incorporate skirts into their collections, it is not common to see men in skirts. Actually, it is very hard to see a brand doing that from the start. Another thing worth mentioning is how difficult it is to visualize genderless clothing with laces and ruffles. This could explain why stereotypical genderless clothing appears to be a masculine outfit. Now let's go back to the gothic clothes like this one, this one, this one, and these. Do you notice something? For gothic fashion, both flowy, loose silhouettes and tight-fitting clothes are commonly found in both men
Yep.
and women.
I had friends who would go to the club and were male, and they would have on garter belts and like stockings and corsets and stuff, and no one gave a shit. It's just a very common thing within goth that you are very kind of gender fluid with the clothing. There's no real set rules around like how men and women have to dress. It doesn't really matter. You'll see goth girls that are in latex trousers. You'll see goth guys who are in, lacy skirts. It doesn't matter. It's just a very kind of like open and flowy kind of self-expression that I've always enjoyed. I always like one of my favorite things to do when I go to goth festivals, especially like Wave Gothic, is just people watch, because people have like worked all year on these fits and these outfits for Wave Gothic. Because if you go around, there's usually like photographers, or like you've got Sonic Seducer and other magazines like that there that are taking photos for like their big Wave Gothic spreads in their magazines. And the goal is to get in those magazines or like featured on their Instagram or something like that. So people will just go dressed in like their most amazing outfits and just really kind of like put their whole pussy into it. Doesn't matter if you have a pussy or not. You put your goth pussy into it and you just throw it out there and you just dress to the nines. And it's amazing, but it's also a pain in the ass because you have to like take all that stuff, get dressed, and some people have like headdresses they wear, or like Jesus Christ, the shoes. And then if it's raining, then that might be even worse for your shoes. It sucks ass so bad. But yeah, that's one of my absolute favorite things to do, Wave Gothic. I want to watch like a clip of Wave Gothic fashion and stuff. But like I said, stray nipples. Motherfuckers don't cover up there. No one cares. It's titties out. So I don't think it's TOS friendly.
For people who love gothic fashion, ruffles and laces are also suitable for men. A corset is another statement item of gothic fashion.
A cincher is
It
what
is
a lot of
not
guys
common for
wear.
god men to wear it, but even if they did, people would not think it weird and regard it as a feminine thing.
It's a cincher.
Instead, they just think that this is a goth thing. Still, it's not like gothic fashion is entirely genderless. Skirts are not something we usually see incorporated into goth men's outfit, including super short shorts. Now that we have discussed a lot of masculine clothes, let's take a look at the feminine side. Feminine gothic clothes also incorporate traditionally masculine pieces into the look, like Victorian tailcoats, military jackets, or vests. These Victorian tailcoats and vests may
wow.
only be suitable
That's
for
really
good
cool.
old gentlemen in the past,
Like
but
this
not
fossil bot doing its
nowadays.
thing.
I think one reason why gothic fashion can be,
Timers normalized.
genderless or androgynous is because this fashion, the gothic fashion, took inspiration.
You look at that fop on the left. Look at that man. Look at that bow. Look at those ruffles. Look at those shoes. That shit is pointed and it's got a little bow and a fold on it. You cannot tell me that that's full pageantry. That man is giving full cunt. Look at that wig. Oh, I bet you he stinks though. He smells like perfume and sweat probably. Bathing? What's that, I say? Yeah, that shit is insane. That had to be so heavy because that's probably like a brocade. But there are people within the goth scene that dress like this as well. Like the romantic goths, a lot of the male like presenting people within that group will dress like that, and they'll have like full on like wigs and like canes and everything. It's insane. I don't think I can wear all that. Smells like expensive perfume and age balls. Exactly. The gay month is over, yeah. He can dress like that because he's rich. That's why. It voids that out.
And from the Victorian era and the era before it, where
Plus
the
he's probably
ruffles
dead.
are not seen as something
What the hell is on that
exclusively
table
feminine.
by him? It looks like a weird
Now,
helmet.
accessories. While certain Gothic accessories like lace chokers and lace gloves have been associated
Probably.
with women, many other Gothic accessories can be worn by anyone of any gender.
Oh god, the little
Gothic fashion
gloves.
places a significant emphasis on accessories. So it is not uncommon to see men wearing accessories like rings, earrings, necklaces, and chokers as well.
Mm.
The last part, shoes. Some Gothic
Winkle
shoes can be
pickers?
both masculine and feminine, but there are still shoes that only fit either masculine or feminine outfits. If you want to dress genderless in a
don't
Gothic
know.
way, you can always opt for a pair of nice black Gothic boots, as this can be seen on any Goth. The height of the platform doesn't really make the outfit more masculine or feminine in Gothic fashion, by the way. Cybergoth fashion is another great example. Cybergoths often wear leather boots and their fluffies.
The demonias.
So to wrap everything up, whether you're a man wearing laces, ruffles, and corsets, or a woman with tailcoat, it doesn't matter much for, specifying your gender in Gothic fashion. But why is this even interesting? Wherever you find a genderless fashion choice, it either adds masculine qualities to clothing or reduces feminine features. Gothic fashion, however, is quite the other way around, as it kind of makes the feminine elements like laces, ruffles, long hairstyles into the outfit. One may suggest that Gothic fashion is highly androgynous instead of
Yes,
being genderless,
100%.
as Gothic fashion makes it
Most Gothic fashion is very androgynous. If you look at most fashion brands within the Goth community, they are pretty much, the sizing may be for women, but there are a lot of men that will buy like the women's sizes, etc. But they will do like androgynous sizes to where like they will fit both. It'll just say like universal sizes in a lot of them. Punk rave does that at times, So there's just a lot of really like popular lacy cover-ups or like different types of jackets, etc. It's interesting to see people just really be able to like not give a shit about the lace or the skirt or the boots. I mean, she was saying like, wear some chunky goth boots. I know motherfuckers who wear heels and they're men. They don't care, especially for short kings. That's a godsend. Like, I can wear heels. It's like, yes, you can, and they will look amazing and no one will care. Get yourself a pair of winkle picker boots. You're good, with the buckles, all that. So no one really gives a shit. No one cares. No one's usually looking at your feet anyway, because like most goth clubs are so fucking dark, no one sees anything. So yeah, you usually just see enough and hope you don't get whacked in the face by a hand on the dance floor, because people love to whip their hands around. You just gotta learn to have personal space and kind of back up a bit, and you're fine.
is both masculine and feminine clothes together. I think it is true in cases like trad goth clothing or male Victorian goth look, but what do you think? This discussion does not criticize other fashion styles, but rather highlights the unique perspective that Gothic fashion brings to the concept of gender neutrality. And that's the end of the video. Happy Pride Month, everyone! I hope that this video is helpful,
no,
whether you are
she
dressing
missed it by
genderless
2
or
days.
not. I used to dress a bit more masculine in the past, but now after I discovered how comfortable maxi skirts are, I started to mix random stuff together, and it's the point of no return. What about you? Do you have any preferences? Thanks for being here. Have an amazing month, and I hope to see you on the next journey.
I really like our content. My go-to is leggings, because I'm really tall. Everything's way too short. So all the brands I really love, I'll buy clothing and it gets here and I'm like, oh, that's a top. That's not a shirt. That's not a skirt or like a dress. It is a top. And I'm pretty sure Elysium knows how this struggle feels, that you're like, oh my God, that's so cute. And you get it and you're like, that's fucking short. So I just wear leggings out of default, because then I can wear like shorter things and I don't have to worry. But there's a couple of brands like Foxblood who's really good with length. To where, like, if I buy it, I'm actually pretty impressed that their skirts are long enough and they adjust for like sizes, which is really great. because it's a constant struggle for me is finding clothing that's long enough. Because then you put your boots on and then that shit's too short as well. And you're like, God damn it. So yeah, I have a couple other videos queued up. We shall see which one we pick. We've got, I have Nerd Forge because I saw that they dropped a video yesterday. We've got I built my ultimate setup. Zenodo linked it inside the 40-year running D&D game, which I have seen at one point before. Found a really good video about being gay and doing crime because everybody loves to be gay and do crime. And then I have like a Jenny Jones one. So I have Brilliant Drinks for another day because I was kind of like watching it. I'm like, I'll save that for another day. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, we'll go with the Nerd Forge. So it's I built my ultimate art and gaming room, which is something I like. I am a big fan of doing crafting, of doing all kinds of like DIY. I do too much of that and I have too much shit around the house because of it. Good morning. A Stardust stream. Guten Morgen. But yeah, I make way too many things and then they just kind of sit around and gather dust and they're just weird. And you can't really use them for anything else but looking weird. That's the problem. So yeah, I have like too much of that like on my desk. It has its purpose on my desk. Remove it from my desk and it has no purpose. Like on my screen, I have all these bones and like skulls taped to like specially like adhered to it. We'll say adhered because it sounds better than like stuck to. And eyeballs and such. But where the hell would I put those usually, you know? Why do you need eyeballs around your house? I need them because I love them. That's just how it is. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I need them. Why do I need skull dice on my desk? Why do I need a fake blood puddle on my desk? I mean, yeah, because I just need it. But yeah. Oh, look, Zenodo found it. Go off. Way to go, Zenodo. Look at you being a mod. But yes, we will start. I built my ultimate art and gaming room. I do love content around making things because then it just gets really dumb ideas in my head and then I do dumb shit. And my partner's like, the fuck are you doing now? And I'm like, well, you know, I thought I could make this. And they're like, why? I'm like, because I can. And because I'm going to like work on it for like a day or two, forget about it. And then, you know, shove it off in a corner and then find it 6 months later and maybe potentially finish it then. I don't do that. I swear I don't. I don't do that at all. Never, 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 never. So yeah, let's watch some Sakuragore, some good old Nerd Forge then.
So today I'm going to build something that is very personal to me, and that
a lot of you have
my room.
probably
something
seen
you might not know about
this
me
channel
is
before.
that
They're quite
sometimes
popular.
when I don't make art here, I make art at home.
Set up, chat.
I know,
I'm slouching.
but I also like to play video games. And now that
out.
we've just moved from our tiny apartment, I finally have a little room to myself that
Push
I really
those
want
nipples
to
to
turn
the
into
heavens.
the
Sit
ultimate,
up.
like, chill gaming and art room combo. I have a slight feeling it's going to be complete chaos, but I'm hoping it's going to be awesome. I think it will.
Uh-oh.
She said confidently. So let's go home and I'll show you my initial plans.
You're not gonna.
Or
you're
dreams,
French.
if
That's
they
fine.
turn out to be impossible
You can be
to build.
quasi fucking moto then squirrel temporal.
Hello and welcome to my room, the echo chamber. I'm thinking office space on this
that's
wall,
pink.
art space on this wall, and gaming space.
It's like a dusty.
on
But
that
you know,
wall.
LB would
Everything
love
all
the
at
color of
once.
those walls because
But
it seems
I think
like
what
the
is
type
gonna
of
be
pink she
just
likes.
the most difficult part is this space over here.
Very dusty
because
pink.
I want to have a bed in here for guests. And of course I'm not gonna make a simple bed. No. Let me just show you what I'm thinking. The plan is to build the art space on this wall. On the back wall here, I'm gonna have my office space, desk, computer. But the thing is, I wanna have the bed above it. I wanna be able to just push it all the way to the ceiling when I'm not using it, and then pull it down when I wanna use it either as a bed or a gaming couch. And finally, as the cherry on top, I'm gonna have a bunch of LED lighting. It's a rule at this point. You can't have a gaming room with no LEDs.
So what do you think?
I
I think it's gonna be good, but I think we should make a miniature model of the entire thing just so we know how it works.
But why?
I think it's just gonna be more complicated.
We're gonna make a fucking model?
I don't wanna. So Hansi and I have built this 1:6 scale model of my room.
Yeah,
so there's me. Hello, Martina. Because this way we can.
Whenever someone says measure something or plan it, my way of doing it is I basically just eyeball it. I look at it and go, it'll fit. That'll fit. Surely it'll fit, no problem. And I have definitely never ever said something will fit, ordered it, it got here, and had to send it back a few days later. Never happened. I definitely didn't do that with the freezer I bought. And it did not definitely stand in my downstairs hallway because I undercalculated how small the door is down to my basement and that it would never ever be able to go down the fucking stairs. It did not have to sit there for 2 weeks waiting for a pickup date. And I did not have to shuffle around it to get into my kitchen. No, that didn't happen. That's just a story I'm telling. Absolutely. Listen, I did. I measured it and I read it and my brain just went, whatever. Like, you'll do that. You'll swear you measured shit or you did something right. And then your brain just goes, yeah, nah, and just shits on you. And you completely don't, you're not aware of the fact that your brain shit all over you. You're just sitting there, you know, scrolling TikTok, doing your just usual random shit, and your brain's just like, little do they know, I just fucked them over. They just bought a freezer that's not gonna fit. Mwahaha. So you don't think about that shit. It just happens. It just fucking happens. The model shit, I mean, I don't think I could ever be that organized to make a fucking model. Let's be real. I can barely make a shopping list. When I make a shopping list, by the way, if my partner's shopping, I have to put it in order of going through the store. So I have to mentally go through the store in my head and write down the things on the list. Because otherwise they will not find them. They have like different types of they're neurodivergent. They have like a bit of autism and they've got something called dyspraxia. So I always have to kind of like always really make everything very specific and direct so they get it. So yeah, sometimes I'll sit there and when you're half asleep trying to make like a list because your partner's like, I'm gonna go pop by the store. Do you need anything? And you're like, oh fuck, I have to run through the whole goddamn shop in my head and make a list right now. I'd rather die. So yeah, that's too much for me. I think it's a lot of creatively minded people. Like, you're either very organized and creative or chaotic as fucking creative. Like, I can be organized for a small amount of time and then it becomes chaos. So yeah, my makeup is a perfect example of that. Like, it's ordered chaos. There's drawers, they're in there, but are the drawers organized? Is there eyeshadow maybe like dust in one drawer so bad that if you blew on it, you could probably pull fingerprints off the drawers above it? Maybe. But can I find what I'm looking for? Yes. Yes, I can. And everybody's got that one junk drawer. I have like 3 of them. Maybe more. No, wait, hold on. Being fair to myself. 3. Yes, I only have 3 and they're in my kitchen. I have 3 of them. They have like my dog's treats in it for when he comes inside. Because when my dog comes in from outside and if he pooped, he gets a treat. He does a little dance and he gets a bunch of little mini treats. That's his drawer. It's also got his front line and like his little like poop bags and stuff in it. But then the other 2 drawers, those are no man's land. Those are a sea of cables, corkscrew things, like screws, a lot of really weird like twisty ties and clips and shit like that, and a lot of charging cables though. That's kind of where they all go to die. So yeah, no, this model shit's too over. No, but then again, they get paid for this, so making the model makes it worth it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if they didn't have a YouTube channel, they wouldn't do this shit. So meh.
Can just figure out the problems early on with no stakes. There's been quite a few problems. The way this is going to work is we're going to build a frame that goes all the way to the ceiling. And that's going to be attached to these ropes that goes up to a whole pulley system in the roof here, attached to some counterweights, which is going to make it possible for me to just push this bed all the way to the ceiling. And when I want to access the bed, I can just pull it down.
Well, what are you going to put underneath the bed?
I can just imagine myself sitting here, chilling. Oh my god, if we can pull this off, it's gonna be so freaking cool! Don't you agree, Martina? Very excited. So that's our first objective, building the bed frame. Let's go get some materials.
Charge it for you like behind the thing, yeah.
Alright, there's our materials. And I mean, we've basically already built this one, so at this point it's just like cutting and assembling, hopefully. Okay, let's build.
Every time I see her use a saw, I remember the story she said how she lost part of her finger, I think, to a saw. You know why she's like... It's a very... Yeah, nah.
We have have a bed, and
I
it's
just buy a
really
bunk bed.
nice and solid. And what I
I'd
think
make
is
a
so cool
grown-ass
is
adult
it
crawl
looks
up there, I'm
exactly
sorry.
like the miniature model. Now comes the part when we actually have to make the pulley system, and I'm a little nervous
Pulley
because
system?
this bed is basically
The pull
unusable if this
system.
pulley system doesn't work.
Pulley.
Just work. Pulley time.
It's pool time. Ow! Cut away a fixed section of his finger, Jesus. He wanna be mailman. I wouldn't trust that shit right there. Hell no. Homemade pulley system?
I swear, for every problem we solve on this, a new one pops up.
Yeah, no
So
shit.
we attached the back plate here, and this has to be here, so
I'm sorry, I am no engineer, but my brain's not liking this design. There's some shit about it that just doesn't sit well in my head. Does the weight go behind that board for the pulley system or what? I don't know. Something just doesn't seem right about the design. Like I said, I ain't no engineer, so we'll see where this goes.
we don't interfere with the weights and everything at the back. But what I thought I would be able to do originally was just to cut a slit for the rope in this area so that the rope can just go straight down.
but
it
wouldn't
turns
that
out the
wear away
space
at the
here is just
rope?
too tight and there's no way for the rope to
Yeah.
go straight down. So it's gonna rub against the wood all the time. And I have got more
Hold it.
freaking pulleys. I'm gonna put both of these up there in sort of an S shape, and I'm hoping that's gonna solve our issue so that the rope will just go straight down at the back.
Exactly as some 5'7" privilege. You're taller, you can. So, chat, you keep watching. I will be right back and just grab a drink.
Because we don't have the mattress. Way too heavy.
It is too heavy.
Yes, it's a bit too heavy, but with the mattress, it's gonna be better for sure.
Yeah, boy! Guys, we have a fully functioning bed! No, we don't. So, what happened is it worked really well for like 4 times and then it just stopped. It just didn't want to anymore. It was like, no thank you, I'm done. This right here, too many freaking pulleys. Like when you add more pulleys, obviously more friction. Didn't think it was gonna be a problem, but yes, big problem. Oh, the S shape that you thought were so clever, Martina? Stupid! You know why? Because it adds friction. So when we added more load, nothing works. And so we have spent so many days trying to move the pulleys around, trying to like find the right balance of everything, trying to make it nice and smooth and oiling it up. But am I gonna give up? Hell freaking no. It's personal now. It's between me and the pulleys. And so instead of placing the counterweight at the back, we placed it on the side, and now it like kind of works. It's not as jank. Can we move on now? I'm so freaking done with this bed. I don't want to see a pulley ever again in my life. Ugh. Let's just move on. But anyway, now that the bed actually works, pretty smooth, I gotta admit. I mean, just look at this. Just unlock it with the fail safes I added. And now with one hand, I can just go so freaking smooth. When I don't want it anymore, I can just push it to the ceiling, baby. Whoop. So I can just lock it in place, bloop, like that. And now there's just no way this thing is gonna fall on my head. Are you excited, Nori? Excited to put the bed? Yes. That was
Time
one
for
part.
puppy.
Now moving on to
Puppy.
the desks. I'm basically gonna have 2 different desks. And you might think, what the heck are you gonna use 2 desks for? Well, you see, I suffer from a chronic condition called laziness. And so if I feel like doing art
all?
one day and there is a keyboard on my desk that I have to move to the side to bring in the art supplies, I'm just not gonna do it.
You want a pet
It's
dog?
too much work. And now
You like liver way too much. I don't think you should have a dog, squirrel. You like eating pate and shit like that. I don't know what you're gonna do to that poor fucking dog if you get one.
not to mention, when I'm done, I have to actually move the art supplies out of the way to
You
move
want
the
to pet a
keyboard back
dog.
in. Oh my god, I'm getting
read things.
exhausted
Look at
just
that
thinking
streamer
about
brain
it.
already
And so what
hitting.
happens is I don't do art that day. And so in an effort to try to encourage myself to do more art, I'm gonna have a separate office space with my computer and a desk space for my art. That way, my art desk can always be messy and my computer desk can always have the keyboard there. It's a win-win. As you can see, I already have a bit of a
she's
head
just
start because I put
compartmentalizing her
together
mess
these
on 2 different desks.
IKEA Plaza drawers. Oh my god, so pretty and a lot of storage. And those on top of a 2x4 in this direction is just the perfect
that the
height
bed?
for a desk. Okay then.
Is the bed gonna
it's a
rest
top
on that?
time.
Eh? You can pet it out without responsibility. Yeah, but what's gonna go in the middle? Is she putting? Is it like? Listen, doesn't all seem right. Okay.
Damn, that's a tight fit. Perfect. On to the next one.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that.
All the desk pieces are in
Okay,
place,
I see
but
now.
as you can see, there are some cracks here and there, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of sawdust,
Dorvik.
mix it with some wood glue, and then like stuff it in the crack.
Give it to the side. Pardon. Was I crack my hand into it?
Oh, coffee break. Yep.
Or
You
she
know
likes
what the
coffee a
best
lot.
part of coffee break is?
Okay.
Watching the Great British Bake Off.
Oh, don't give me VPN shit, please.
I beg to differ.
Rant. Most of those don't work. You know why? Because the streaming companies have figured out using a fucking VPN. God damn it. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Do me a favor. Go ahead and try and use a VPN with Netflix and see what fucking happens. See what fucking happens. Nothing. That's what. Jesus Christ. Listen, Nerdforge, you get your dollar.
With
But
Nord,
I am not
deep
giving you
and
my
it's great.
attention for Nord fucking VPN.
And
Get lost.
oh my god.
There we
wanna
go.
see something
Perfect.
dumb I just realized?
You saw it was NordVPN. It's a pile of shit, NordVPN. Don't use it. Don't use any of it. It's just useless. It's just useless.
Nice.
Hello, little bear. See, the moment
Nice.
VPNs come up, LB's like, yep, trash.
Oh,
I'm not giving that
small
up.
brain. Oh well, I guess I
Oh,
can
no.
store like long,
no,
thin
the
items
drawer.
in here that I don't really need to access all the time.
She didn't think about that one.
Yeah, very well thought through, Martina.
I mean,
Nice.
what you could do there is you could technically maybe like make a little niche to where your hand could go in easier or something. Or like a little latch and kind of make it like flip open. I don't know. But yeah, you could probably fix it by a little bit of the old fiddling. Like saw it a bit and kind of figure out how to get your hand in there. I'm really good at stuff like that. Like I love when there's like a random problem I have to find a solution for. It's like those dad jokes you see on on like TikTok where people are like saving that one random piece of wood for that exact thing you need later. Like I have a couple things like that and I remember seeing that dad TikTok going, that's me, whoops. But if I can use something that I have for a specific purpose, it tickles a certain part of my brain that just makes me so happy because I'm like, I could finally use the thing for exactly, or if you find like the perfect solution and it's so fucking simple, there's nothing better than your brain just getting that little bit of juice from that successful little fiddle. You're like, oh my God, that was easy. And it was so brilliant, but so stupid. You know, I get that a couple of times a month and I'm just like, ooh, I love it. It's the dumbest thing. When you like have like your own space, you can do whatever you want with. That type of shit happens a lot to where you're like, I need a very specific fix for the end of this fucking stairwell. Oh, let's do this. Oh, I need a very specific fix for this. Let's do this. And it just always kind of makes you feel, first of all, very old, but wise type of old. Kind of like, look at the shit I did. I need to go tell the youth about this wonderful thing I just did. And then you realize, wait a minute. They're going to think I'm a nerd and I'm weird. And I'm just going to go show my partner and point it and go, look. And that's the extent of it. That's about it. Yeah. Old.
Yeah,
You're
very
old when you
well
find
thought
that shit
through,
fun.
Martina. Nice.
Fun stuff.
It's coming together. I can see it.
Okay,
I
Martina.
added the second layer of the sawdust goop in here. That's gonna dry. Then we're gonna sand the whole thing
Oh, she's
down.
got, like,
And I've also
cable
added
holes.
holes for these cable inserts here there and 2 over there. And also I've routed this channel here for an LED profile that's gonna be
Of
inset
course,
into the
gotta
desk.
make an
Next up,
LED spot.
shelves. If you're an artist and you're anything like me at all, one corner
Yeah,
of the
exactly. A
room
hinge
looks
with
like
a flap
this.
on the side of the
Am I
drawer.
right? And I'm tired of
Exactly.
it. I want to be able to vent.
The problem with that is if you don't make sure it's secure enough and that stupid thing flaps in the other direction, you have to make sure the hinge only goes one direction, because the second you close it, maybe a little too hard, and it unclicks and then like flops out kind of, it could either A, get stuck, or B, break. So there's that.
Vacuum without
such a
having to
fucking
move
dork.
everything around. So I have a solution. I want you to say hello to Billy, and I'm
Hello,
sure if you've
Billy.
ever been to IKEA, you've met him
I
before.
have a Billy
so
in
let
my
me just
house.
get you, Billy. Wait, you need to lose some weight.
That's too,
Jesus.
that's too, that's,
There we go. Whew. Now, listen to my plan. We just put Billy right around here somewhere. Then we have a new
you can buy a Billy and put some doors on it. Mine's got doors on it, basically. I think Billy is one of the most used bookcases in all of Europe. Like, I bought Billy and then I bought the glass doors to put on it and I turned it into my little menagerie cabinet of weird shit. So yeah, Billy's very multifaceted.
nice little gap behind him where we can stuff large canvases.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right,
add a
there's-
door on the front,
Oh, no, you
cover
don't
it
have
up,
that on.
and no one has to see it ever
No
again.
one sees the cable
Sounds
shade.
good, right? First,
Jesus, the
pop some more
angle.
shelves in there. Next, add some power and some LEDs.
I have a whole bag that I always take camping that's just like random strings most people would throw away, but I always end up using it to hoist shit up and impress my friends with. My partner does it with twisty ties. Every time we buy something, they keep the fucking twisty ties. And they never use, they forget they have them. So we have like a whole little colony of twisty ties. Don't tell them I do this, but I thin the population out every now and again, and they haven't noticed yet. Because there's too many fucking twisty ties in the drawer. We will never use that many fucking twisty ties. And some of them are too small or too twisted or too tied. They've gotten it twisted. And they can't tie anymore. So, yeah, you go ahead and go try to snitch Zenodo. Go ahead and go talk to the bot. Go talk to the bot. Partner's not as chronically online as I am, so good luck. Yeah, the partner bot's not in here yet. No. You go ahead and try and snitch. Good luck. You can tell the bot. I have access to the bot as well, so I can just delete whatever you tell the bot. Mwahaha! I control the bot. But if it breaks, I need to ask them to fix it, so I don't control it completely. I'm too stupid for that.
Then we cover
just
up
a
our
figurehead.
mistakes.
Snitches get switches. I mean, there's some people who'd enjoy that. No, they're not chronic.
Bookshelf is in.
Listen. We will be sitting in bed at night and they will point their phone at me and show me a meme that's 5 years old and go, look at this, isn't this funny? And I'll go, you do know that's like really fucking old. They're like, I just saw it for the first time. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you're such a fucking nerd. Well, that's great, sweetie. Thank you for showing me. It's a lovely meme. And I'm just like, they hang on Mastodon. They don't go on Twitter. They don't go on Reddit. They have like a special, like, there's some different website now for Reddit that a lot of the nerds use. I don't know the name of it because I don't give enough of a shit. And basically, they're on Mastodon because they've like developed stuff on Mastodon with the team or whatever because they have nothing better to do in their free time than code because that's it. And yeah, they're not brain rotted. No, they are not. They'll play games with their programmer friends and that's about it. Like, and then sometimes I look over and they're watching just tons of YouTube videos. Now listen, if there's ever a war strategy that we need to get, they've got me covered. They watch all these videos about great battles. They watch stuff about survival and they watch stuff about engineering. We are set. We are fucking set. They used to be obsessed with Ray Mears. Ray Mears is like a British kind of like survivalist that used to make like, I think they're still kind of around. It's basically like the British Bear Grylls. I mean, Bear Grylls is British, but is more popular in the United States. And yeah, but Ray Mears is the one that doesn't drink their piss. So hey, but that's what they're always watching. So like, I kind of like sometimes look at what I'm doing and what they're doing, and I go, one of us is gonna survive and one of us is just gonna die. But I realize then I'm the voice of reason with a lot of things. Like I'm the one that can go, that's not going to fit. Or I'll remember where the mushrooms are that we can eat and they won't. So it's a teamwork effort. They do the heavy lifting. Like, I'm a bimbo. I will tell you every day, I am not the most intelligent person. My neck stuff makes me extra stupid as well, to where like I'll have like this really insightful thought that I'm like, I need to tell someone. And then the moment I go to say it, it comes out like, blah, 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 blah. That's just not it. In my head, it's a symphony. Out of my mouth, it's verbal diarrhea. So sometimes I can do that. My partner has the same issue though, that sometimes they have that in their head, but they just can't pull it out, but they can like program it out. I can't do any of that. I'm more of like a chaotic artistic type, to where like I think of something I want to make, I just kind of cut, snip, tape, and sew and make it, and that's fine. But ask me like, what are you doing? I'd be like, a thing. Could you tell me your plan? No. And if I do tell someone my plan, they go, that makes no sense. I said, ah, yes, but it makes sense in my head. That's all that matters. So yeah, I don't really watch a lot of brain rot content. I do watch like a lot of like popular creators that a lot of us watch and things like that. But yeah. They do play a lot of Dwarf Fortress. They didn't for a while, damn it. And then you motherfuckers brought it up. And then they started playing it again. God damn it. You know what else they started fucking playing? Cataclysm again. Jesus Christ. We had gotten away from it. Yeah, Squirrel Temper, I'm going to crack you over the fucking goofy Frenchie. But yeah, they started playing that again. And then they used to play this game called Mud, which is basically like a text game that you just... There's like Mud Stance or something. This is my stupidity again. I know it's something that got to do with just like dialogue game, to where like you just like type things in, it rolls you. Multi-user dungeon. Thank you. See, there's another nerd in here, and it's Elysium. There's always one. So yeah, the multi-user dungeon. And they used to play something called Mud 2 for years. Every now and again, I'll look over. They have like a really amazing computer that can play all the high-tech games, all the things they could ever want. And they're fucking playing Mud or Dwarf Fortress. And mind you, they don't play the Dwarf Fortress with the skin that everyone plays on stream, like on Steam now. No, they play the old school Dwarf Fortress, the one with all the symbols and everything. They don't believe in the new Dwarf Fortress. They don't like it. They're a purist. So yeah. Yes. Yep. Nope. This relationship is heavily built on I manage to get shit done and remember things, and they can do the math to get those things done. So like bimbo and nerd relationship. But hey, I at least know I'm a bimbo. I know my strengths, and it's not math.
Nice and secure. It's got LEDs on every single shelf. So now I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleanup on this, and then we're gonna add another bookshelf on the other side.
Stuff those holes closed. Yeah. Gotta get that cock. It wasn't white cock or black cock. It was just brown cock. Yeah, exactly, LB. You spend all that time playing browser games. That's just kind of the curse of it, isn't it?
This is Marvin.
You're like, I can't wait till I get my new computer system. Then I can finally do everything. You get it, and you're like, ooh, these browser games are great. I'm gonna play those. All my cores and processor are coming in handy for streaming. That's one thing where it probably does help you the most, is with streaming, because like I would not be able to run all this shit if I didn't have the setup I did. Like I had to get a new graphics card because mine was dying, and it makes running this avatar. This isn't really what I look like. I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. I ruined fantasy. This isn't me. I'm so sorry. I ruined it. I know. I fucked it. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm so sorry. But yeah. And being able to get that graphics card helped this run better, because my PC before was like every time I'd open like the settings. But I also like set up OBS a little bit different, and that helped. So like a lot of the reason why it took me forever to start streaming was me streamlining stuff, because I don't like figuring shit out on the fly. When I know people are watching me try to figure things out, it makes me fuck up more. It's like somebody's watching your hands, just like, stop looking at me. Don't look at me. You know, that's basically the vibe I get, is like, don't look at me. You know, it's just, I hate it so much. I get very self-conscious, and then I fumble shit even more when I know someone's like intensely watching you do it. It's like when you're doing like something at school and the teacher's like, please demonstrate your, experiment. And you're like, yeah, hold on. Let me just fuck everything up that I just did perfectly 2 minutes ago. That's exactly what fucking happens to me. Yeah. Oh, look, a dead moth.
The moth.
Is it dead? No, it's alive. It's alive.
You can go out there. Farewell, Marvin.
Yeah, LB, you
Nice
know
to know
nothing
you.
about
Have a good
that.
life.
We're not even going to talk about your OBS setup. Girl, that shit gives me anxiety. I saw a small glimpse of it and I was like, how does she find things? But I know you're one of those people that you know exactly where it is. It's just your ordered chaos, and that's fine. That's great. But I have to have like everything named specifically for what it is and like kind of ordered so it works. Her OBS setup is wow. Ooh, do you have like multiple scenes besides BRB and you're like the one you have for like Mondays now, or is it all just like streaming stuff and then everything's in the tab for streaming and then you've got BRB and then you kind of shuffle through everything and click like visible and not visible? I have a feeling that that might be kind of what you do. I'm not going to assume that that's what you do. You redid your starting soon scene. That's amazing. That's great because it makes your life way easier, and shit breaks. Something breaks, it's way easier to find what broke. You're like, shit, what's not working? Oh shit, this isn't up at the top enough. My alerts are not high enough. That's why they're not going off. Crap, you know, that's easier to do. But yeah, like I literally spent like hours tweaking my setups because I'm like, this has to be something I can find quickly and I could fix. You know, I like having things in a nice pile that I can then kick eventually to mess up, because that's the way I live my life. I make a nice, neat pile. I get everything all organized, and then in a rage of, oh my God, something's broken, I go through and go, la, 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 mess everything up, and then it's a mess until I fix it again. That's literally what I do. That's what I do all the time. She did it so she could remove all the rainbow flags. I don't know. I think she redid it maybe because some stuff got too chunky and she was like, this shit's too much, and there's got a little push of motivation when I am going to be productive, and did it, and didn't do her shopping at the beginning of stream and yell at the app while she's sitting there waiting for it to work instead of doing it off stream like most of us. This is a read LB stream. No. I think LB just remembers stuff. I get LB 100% because I have someone in my life that does the same thing. They'll be like, no, this is the best time for it. And then it's like, well, you really should. Like, no, this is the good time. It's like, okay, you do you, sweetie. I'm here if you need me. And most of the time it's me going, here, let me finish. I've got it. I'll finish that. You go do your thing. They're not good with organizing their time. That's why I literally organize their time for them. That's what I do best. So I'm usually always pretty good with time. I'm one of those few Germans that isn't late. You started doing off stream. Exactly. That's good. Good. Most of the time. Well, sometimes also you forget and then you remember, you're like, oh crap, I have to do it now, to be fair. Everybody does shit their way. Hey, all that matters is the LB stream is enjoyable. People watch it. They like it. They come for the car crash. They stay for the flags and the geography and sometimes the reading of chatters. So hey, that's what we go there for. No one really cares about the OBS setup. That's extra. That's just something that I'm saying because I'm the streamer right now. Look at me, chat. I'm the streamer right now. I'm the streamer right now. You see me? Okay, that's enough. Continue.
Anyway,
we'll get
we
to this
have
video soon.
bookshelves, baby!
Promise.
I love it! And let me show you the coolest part. I mean, it's a little hard to see because it's so light outside, but we have
Okay,
lights.
Tiamani.
It's not so strong, but it just got the right ambience. I mean, in the dark.
I don't like
so
LEDs like that.
So good. I mean, I kind of hate that you can see the diodes, but we're gonna put some trim on there and like cover it up. So
Okay,
we'll
you're
deal
gonna
with it later.
diffuse it.
But,
Good.
Oh boy, I have.
It needs to be diffused. I mean, she has she has trans hair colors.
And you're probably like,
So, hey,
oh, Martina, I could have told you that.
why are we
for free."
surprised with
you
LGBT
keep telling
lighting?
me that, and I keep underestimating everything. But I'm just forever a time optimist. I guess that's the secret to doing big projects. It's just underestimating everything. And when you realize how long it's gonna take, you're too deep in it. So you just have to finish it. At least it's starting to come together. Slowly. Bookshelves, check. Desks, also check, because God bless him, Hansi has sanded these down, and they are now so nice and smooth.
I think I'd just cave and buy IKEA shit at this point.
All the way to the ceiling. Check. Hidden canvas
Yeah,
storage.
it'd just be like we're going
Check.
to
And
IKEA.
now, all that's left to construct.
Fun fact, I've had a full mental breakdown in an IKEA. I think I was premenstrual at the time, so like it's that week before Aunt Flo rolls into town and you're just like, I want to smash everybody's face and everyone fucking sucks. Everything annoys me. Everything is ass. And I remember being there because we were getting ready to renovate a room. And well, I mean, you can have a breakdown even if you're not premenstrual, to be fair. IKEA is a frustrating fucking place to go. And I just remember walking through IKEA, and we were looking for like some parts to a cabinet, and I just had enough. I sat on a box and I just went, no, I'm done. My partner's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this shit anymore. Billy, whatever fucking stupid cabinet can go fuck itself. I'm fucking done. And I think it was a combination of me being hungry, having not slept well, and being premenstrual. And I didn't cry. I just broke. I just like flopped on a box and I refused to move. I had a toddler moment. I was in my 20s. This wasn't a good look. It's like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm done. I'm done. And my partner comes over and goes, hold on. Don't you have a Capri Sun in your bag? I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, here, take the Capri Sun. You drink that. I'll get the stuff. And I sat there, a grown-ass woman with my Capri Sun on the boxes, sipping it, having my moment as my partner gathered all the boxes up so I didn't have to deal with it. That's what you need in someone who reminds you you have a Capri Sun in your bag, and to just have a little sip and sit down and take a moment, and they'll get the things. And to this day, I've not been back to IKEA. I order everything online and my partner goes, I can't. I get triggered every time I think about going back to IKEA. I fucking can't do it. Partner's like, I need to get some stuff from IKEA. I'm like, bye. I am not going. I am not going. No. And I like stubbornly said, we're not doing our kitchen through IKEA when we do it because I don't want to go into IKEA. It's so bad. Oh my God, I hate it. Like IKEA, you walk in there, you never fucking leave. And if you do leave, it's with like fucking tea lights, a plant, and some type of weird ass fucking stuffed animal or a shark. Let's be real. Most of us will leave with a stuffed shark because it's amazing. But oh my God, I don't even like eating there. I just want to get out of there because it's like Small Land where all the kids are screaming and their parents drop them off and like, come get little blah blah from Small Land. You're like, yep, cool. Hi, Oni. You love IKEA. Yeah. But in America, you guys don't have as many IKEAs, do you? You have like one or two. Like, there's so many IKEAs here. They're great for furniture, not for your mental health. Don't fucking go to them if you don't have to, because they will drive you insane. I think like your guys' Costco is probably something that would drive me insane. You went when you were a kid, yeah. See, you probably could take care of. You could like experience Small Land when you were there, LB. You didn't have to experience the like existential crisis of finding like row 5 where the fucking the 6th piece of the fucking Billy cabinet you're buying is residing, and then you need to go find the interior fucking poles that go inside of it. Oh, and in this area, this is where you get the front of the drawer, and this is where you get the back of the goddamn cabinet, and you're like, okay, breathe. So it's no. Hell no. Yes, Costco would kill me. We have Metro here. I don't go to Metro though. Like I know people who go and I'm like, I don't need that shit. Like I'll go to my local supermarket and buy there because like the farmers and stuff, their things are better and I don't need that much shit. Plus, to be honest, if you want to get that big of a amount of things here in Europe, you can get it from Amazon. So you don't need to go to Costco. I don't know what the prices are though, to be fair. Like I think I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Costco here, but I don't really give a shit. Like I live in West Germany, like in the middle of nowhere, so I have no idea like what the fuck there is and isn't. I do know about the free samples. Okay, I have been to a place. Hold on, let me remember the name of it. I'm with my mom. Sam's Club? Is that like Costco? Because like I remember like long time ago I went to Sam's Club with my mom and she'd go on this particular day because they had like free samples and they were kind of mid-ass samples, I'm not gonna lie. Like weird ass hot dogs and stuff, and some lady going, you want hot dogs? And hand me like this weird paper cup with a piece of hot dog and a toothpick in it. And I'm like, the fuck is this? I'm like, okay, cool. Like if you go to the bakery here and you want to try something, they'll like give you a piece of the bread or whatever that you can try, but they don't give you like a fucking paper cup. But they usually have gloves on and they just hand it to you. Like I was very confused. Takes the Costco model, but it's owned by Walmart. They're not that much cheaper. Okay, yeah, I don't. Walmart tried it here and they failed in Germany. We did not like the greeters. We hated them. We were like, what the fuck do you want? Like, if you should walk into a store here, you're not gonna have somebody jump down your throat. They you have to go find them. They won't ask you if you need help. You need to go find them. Like the last time I was in a media market, like I had to track down someone and they're usually always just busy helping some older person with a coffee machine. I kid you not. So they go, oh, my coffee machine, I want a new one, but this one seems too complicated. Oh, that's an automat. Okay, not this one. And you're just like, Grandpa, come the fuck on. I just want to ask where something is. And then you finally get them and they're like, yeah, this one. There's that stuff. That's it. If you need it, is that all you needed? Okay, bye. Because they don't have to worry about any of that shit. They don't have to, there's no forced niceness. And I think that's what a lot of Americans don't like here. Like, I go to America and I hate it. I hate shopping where someone's like, how are you today? How are you doing? And I'm like, ooh, I don't know you. What do you want from me? My mom's always like, you have to chill with that. I'm like, woman, you went back to America when I was younger and I stayed with dad. I learned the ways of the German blade. You went back to America. You're fine with that. I'm not. Yeah, I know. I don't like people asking me how my day is when I don't fucking know them. It's just weird. Although there are some German grannies that will tell you everything even though you didn't ask because they're lonely and they just want to talk, and I will humor them. I have a side of me that people wouldn't expect, and that I'm very nice to elderly people because I had an ex-neighbor, and he was really amazing. Like in the old house I used to live in, he had what's called lebenslang Wohnrecht, which means like he owned the house, but his daughter took it over so he could live in the top level of the house rent free for the rest of his life. Basically, it's like a German law. And he originally, when I met him, his daughter and him were not getting along, and they were like, yeah, he's a little bit you won't like him. He just you just do your thing, they'll do their thing, and it'll be fine. And I'm like, no, I can't sit here and live in the same house as someone and like not pay attention to them. I think he was in his 70s when I met him. So Peter, his name is Peter, basically was a ex like lumberjack in the woods. So this motherfucker was really good at chopping like trees and stuff like that. So I wanted to do some work in the front yard and get rid of this bush. So this 75-year-old man comes out with an axe and he's like, hey, yo, let me help. And he's just wailing on this fucking like big old bush. And I'm like, holy shit, this dude's fit for 75. And like, I basically like approached him and was like, hey, yo, how are you doing? This and that. And everybody in the neighborhood was like, yeah, he's a little prickly. I'm like, he's not prickly. He's nice. So I got to know him really well. And I became really good friends with him to the point where like I'd go up every afternoon and have tea with them or like coffee or whatever. And I'd go sit with him and his wife. And they were lonely. So I'd like take my dog up with me. And we'd go chill and sit with him. He loved like having the company because a lot of elderly people here don't really get to leave their house. And you've got like the Caritas and places like that, like these social services that will go around in these little cars and check up on these elderly people who live alone. So they'll like make sure they wash. They'll sometimes bring them meals or food, and that's it. And they don't have really anything else because a lot of them don't want to go into old folks homes because they're not exactly well funded here, and there's been a lot of like understaffing as well. So I used to just go up and sit with him and his wife, and because they knew it was a vet tech, they'd always put on like this zoo veterinarian program, and we'd sit and watch it together, and they'd ask me all these questions that I literally couldn't answer because I didn't work with zoo animals, but I'd humor them. And it was so lovely sitting up there with them. And he passed a couple years back, and I'm still in contact with his wife. I'm actually due to go visit her next week. So I always go check on Annalisa and say hi and see how she's doing, if she needs anything. She never wants to call and bug me for anything, but I always go back and check on her. But I used to really have great talks with Peter, and he actually went through, World War. And he was talking about from the side, like where he was, because he's Polish German, saying that the Russians actually were super sweet and nice, and the Russians were very protective of villages. He told a story about how there used to be like this one Russian soldier who would come around all the time in the town, and the women knew about this man because he was very sus. He would do things and people were aware of it, and they would hide their daughters a lot of the time when this guy came around. So one day he cornered a girl in a cornfield, and somebody went and got one of the soldiers. And that soldier went and kind of like helped the woman and said, okay, you go back to your mother. They buried that motherfucker in the cornfield. They're like, you didn't see him. Nothing happened here. You don't know where he went. They took his ass out. Like, because he was like physically assaulting women. I was like, God damn, okay. Like, they did not tolerate that shit. They toasted his ass. They're like, okay, bye. Apparently this guy had been like doing this in multiple villages, and a couple of them had just had enough. He's like, yeah, he's like, they buried him in the cornfield and we had a good corn harvest. I'm like, okay, damn. Like, he used to tell a lot of stories. Motherfucker was sassy. He used to tell a story about when he'd drive the tractor. Like, there's a lot of like cliffs around the areas here. Like, the limes are around here, which is kind of like rocks and stuff like that. He used to drive a tractor around like the valley area here with like hay on it. And what would happen is they'd load the tractor up, and the person who kept loading the tractor up with all the hay would always get it on his head. And he literally turned around and he said, if I get one more piece of hay on my head, I'm dumping your ass down the next valley. I'm going to take the corner too tight and dump your ass down in the fucking like valley. And he's like, okay. He's like, guess what? I didn't get a single fucking straw thing on my head after that. I'm like, Peter, you're a fucking psycho, but I love you. The man was a beast. Oh, like if you can, like if they're not racist and like fully like not your type of cup of tea, sit down and like talk to some elderly people, because like some of the best conversations you'll have is like just them talking about their past, their history. It's so fun. I enjoyed it so much. I was just sitting and talking with him. I could just sit for hours with him. But motherfucker tried to die on me like 4 times though. Jesus Christ. I had to call an ambulance 4 times for that bastard because he never fucking listened. Oh, so right. One time I go up and his wife is like, Peter's been weird. I'm like, okay. He goes to the bathroom and he's in there for like a half an hour. And I go knock. I'm like, Peter, are you okay? He's like, I can't get up. I'm like, what? He's like, I can't stand up. My legs are too weak. I'm like, okay. So I have to like help him pick up himself up and get him to the sofa. We get to the sofa and he sits down. I said, Peter, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, Peter, your voice sounds a little weird. What's going on? He's like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay. I said, do me a favor, pick that cup up and take a drink of water. This motherfucker picks it up and he grabs it with the other hand. He's holding it stubbornly to show that he can like drink. Water falls out the side of his mouth. I'm like, Peter, I think you've had a stroke. He's like, yeah, do whatever. And I'm like, and his wife's like, he's so stubborn. I don't know what to do. I'm like, well, I know what to do. And it's called calling 110, you son of a bitch. So I called like an ambulance and his ass had, he had a micro stroke. And sure as shit, doctor comes, takes him to the hospital. A couple weeks later, I go visit him at like the recovery getaway. Like if you have like a medical issue, you'll go to like a retreat afterwards for like physical therapy, etc. And he went to one for like his stroke treatment. So he went for like physical therapy to like rework his muscles. And I go see this motherfucker. He's like, oh yeah, she saved my life. I'm like, oh, now I saved your life. You told me to do whatever last time I saw you. Motherfucker's fallen off onto a table because he's trying to put batteries in the goddamn clock. I'm downstairs in my house and hear kaboom. And it was an 80-year-old man basically suplexing himself onto the kitchen table. Broke his fucking like a vertebrae because he was on blood thinners. He needed to sit in the hospital for so many weeks for the blood thinners to go through so he gets surgery. Another time his ass went down in the garage and his wife calls me and says, Peter's been downstairs a really long time. I don't know what's going on. Peter had fallen and Peter couldn't get back up and had been trying to get back up for like a half an hour. So I lifted his ass up and I said, no, we're calling an ambulance again. And of course he had kidney issues because he'd stressed himself. And then the 4th time at 2:00 in the morning, his wife, like, look, mind you, when he fell on the table shit, he tried to say he was fine. Motherfucker had a concussion. And I'm like, I had to get my nephew from like the bus stop because he was coming home from kindergarten. I'm like, you stay here. I'll be right back. I have to go get my nephew. So I go get my nephew and I come back. My nephew's just sitting there and he's fucking loopy. I'm like, yeah, no, hospital. Then the 4th time was at like 2:00 in the morning when his wife called me and said he has a 42-degree fever. That's way too high for an 80-year-old. I'm like, okay, shit. All right. So I grab my partner. We go upstairs. And this is one of those moments where I kind of feel like yeah, 42 Celsius. Yes, 42 Celsius. She called me because she's like, I don't know what to do. I said, we need to call an ambulance. That's way too high for his age. He needs to go. So I get up there and he's sitting there and we called an ambulance and they're coming. And he looks at me and goes, I don't want them to come. I'm like, well, why? He's like, I don't want to tell you, but I think I peed my pants. And I'm like, oh, Peter. I'm like, okay, man, it's all right. Don't worry about it. So me, a grown-ass woman, helped an 80-year-old man. I said, listen, I've changed my nephew's diapers. You ain't got nothing I ain't seen before, old dude. I said, how about we get you cleaned up so you're not covered in urine and you don't smell like that when they come get you so you don't have to worry. So I'm like, go and grab a wash rag. My partner helps me wash him up. We get him cleaned. We get him some dry clothes so that when the ambulance got there, he didn't have to worry about being embarrassed about having wet himself. So that's what he was thinking about, 42-degree fever. And he's like, I've pissed myself and I don't want anyone to know. I'm like, it happens all the time. Don't worry about it. So yeah, I just remember that vividly, like him being all upset about it. And I'm like, dude, that's no big deal. Don't worry about it. You know, you really notice, like, it's easy to joke about people getting old, but a lot of elderly people kind of don't understand. We don't really understand how isolating it feels to get old for some people, especially when you can't be as physically active as you used to be, or get out, or even just go to the grocery store. Like, it's difficult, and it makes me really sad. And that's kind of why I have like a soft spot for the elderly. Like, whenever I see like an older woman like having trouble at the shop or whatever, like my big old goth ass walks up and goes, "Can I help you?" And they usually just smile and go, "Oh, thank you." They don't judge you. They're just like, "Oh, aren't you interesting? You're a tall one." I'm like, "Yes, I am." I said, "Do you want me to get that from up there for you?" And like, I don't mind. I don't do it because I'm like, I want them to give me bonbons and like their change. I just want to do it because it's like, if I was in that situation, I'd want someone to take a moment and go, "Hey, you need some help." And not doing it in a demeaning way, like, "Hey, oh, you look weak and old. Let me help you." It's like, no, can I help you for a second? Just simple as that. It's like, next time, like, you are out and you see some poor granny struggling or something, make sure you say it loud enough and don't just grab things, because they get very confused and they go, "Ah," and they'll get scared because they don't see you coming, because they may not hear you. It's like, offer some help. I didn't have grandparents either, Little Bear. Like, I had a grandma, an Oma, and she was a pile of shit. I wasn't very close to her. She was a horrible human being. She like immigrated to the US, and it, which is interesting because my mom's mom is German, but my mom grew up in the United States and then moved to Germany. So it's a bit complicated. And then all my father's side, like, I don't think I would have wanted to know them anyway, but they all died quite young as well. So yeah, like, it was nice. It's nice being able to like have that. Used to live in an apartment complex with a lot of old people, and I tried to help them out with the groceries and stuff because some of them lived on the second floor. Yeah, it's always nice. You want to like, you want to make sure that people have like a feeling like they can depend on someone, but like they're not so weak that they can't do stuff on their own. It's kind of like a fine balance. Sachen machen Sachen hier, but we're speaking English, so ayo. Yeah, your late grandfather was a Chad, a communist, and a doctor who went on a boat with his brother on the Nile to vaccinate people. That's pretty badass. That's pretty fucking badass. My like old neighbor just basically kept chopping down shit and cleaning and doing things. He'd always help. But he was so sweet with my nephew. Like, when I'd babysit my nephew and I'd bring him upstairs, they had a little chair just for him and like a box of biscuits. And I had to always tell them to not give him too many biscuits. They're like, and my nephew knew exactly where those biscuits were. He'd toddle over. He'd open the little cabinet, like those typical German cabinets that are like the whole fucking wall with like the keys and then like place to put drinks and then like how many fucking cabinets. Like, he knew exactly where the cookies were, like the biscuits were. Löffelbiskuit, like spoon biscuits is what they translate to. They're like for kids who are teething. He'd find them and like go sit in his little chair. Like, they're so sweet. It was always great. I really miss them. Like, I think he died shortly after COVID. He was like 87 or 88. He had a long life of not taking people's shit. He lived that way. And, I was invited to his funeral. It was really nice to like be able to say goodbye. But he had dementia, and he had kind of like not really recognized me anymore. So I ended up like not really going to see him when he was in his really heavy dementia state, because I knew he wouldn't want me to see him like that. So yeah, just remember, old people need help too, and they need to like feel needed, even if it's hard. I have a soft spot for that type of shit. I can't help it. It's just something. It's something I do. Now, how to bend this back to being about Ultimate Art and Gaming Room? We're just gonna do a hard cut here and go back to the video after the rambling and ranting. I think this started at IKEA and went somewhere else. Yeah, I've been yapping, haven't I? Come on, let's push the space bar. Let's start again.
A staircase
Yes,
and
tangent
another
indeed.
bookshelf. And then construction is
Roller
done.
coaster.
And then it's
All because
finally
of the Billy
aesthetics
cabinet.
time. Woo! First off, staircase. Boom! Framework done. And boom! Look at that storage. It's so optimized. All we gotta do now is to add the steps and some shelves.
Uh-oh. She lose another finger? Why'd you stop?
I realized a millisecond too late that I cut it from the wrong side.
Oh no!
And that part was not supposed to be. Oh, and I
Something
don't
said
have
IKEA
any
does that to people,
extra
yeah.
material 'cause these
IKEA
are
makes
the
people
leftovers.
reminisce.
Ah!
I mean,
Use my brain for 20 more seconds.
Y'all
and
are here
figure,
for the
hey, I can
yaps
just,
as
like,
well,
mirror
not just
it
the
and cut
reacts.
it on the other side instead. So we're good. I didn't actually cut it wrong. So double small brain moment.
Bro, no. That's the type of height you fall from in your 30s and you break something.
Construction complete. complete
Yeah, hell
boring
no.
stuff's done.
I'm not going with
and
that
now
fucking thing.
comes the exciting part. So first of all, we have some nice art storage with so many baskets, so many shelves down
So
here.
many stubbed toes
The
on the
best part
fucking
is
baskets.
It doubles as a staircase to my bed that you can actually pull down from the ceiling, which is so freaking cool. And then when I want to get up here, I can just
I still don't
get
trust
in,
that middle
baby,
bit. I'm
and
sorry.
take a little nap. Or first play
Yeah,
games,
one
which I'm
plop
also
too
gonna do.
hard,
Take the shortcut
and that
down
shit
like
snaps.
This, Tarzan mode.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody said that one fucking friend who like jumped in those beds with the special like wood lat. Like trying to remember the fucking name of it. Like it's a ladder type thing that goes under the bed. We don't have like really box springs here. You've got more like this like system of like planks, I guess, that kind of flex. And everybody's got that one fucking friend who jumped too hard on the bed and pops that shit out. I don't know if I'd trust those. You'd snap that.
So now finally comes my favorite part, the aesthetics. Soon it's
Yep.
finally time to find out
They're
if
pain in
this
the ass
room
to
is
fix.
actually gonna be my ultimate gaming and art space. Or, you know, if this has all been for nothing. That'd be cool. But first, aesthetics. We're gonna have trim, we're gonna have paint, we're gonna have a bunch of
Oh, boy.
decoration to really make it my style. And finally, I'm gonna add my projector in the ceiling to get my gaming space on that wall. And oh my
Damn.
freaking god, I'm so excited. It's hammer time!
Oh, Jesus, calm down. Yeah, I need to hydrate. Thank you, Fossiva. I will wrap my lips around something wet. A little. Gonna need a montage. A montage.
Before oil, after oil. Yes!
So those coffee stains gonna happen. Did they figure out anything for that top drawer, I wonder? Mamma mia, we got the door. That's so much stuff. Now we gotta just paint. Yep. Time to paint. Oh yeah, forced labor for years. Well, the amount of shit my dad used to make me paint and do, Jesus Christ. Free labor. Oh, cute puppy. I wouldn't paint that white though, nope. Couldn't pay me enough to paint that shit white. And then pink over it, aha. I guess so then it matches the wall, I get it. Makes sense. The dog's just like, don't mind me. I'm just gonna lay down here so you can't put the knobs on. Yes. I mean, my dog's sleeping right now too as well. He's gotten everything he wants from me already, so he doesn't fucking know me. What is that? Oh, it's a little moon as well. Screen. Okay. Ooh, I don't know about that shelf. Aww. You think I'd come up too?
Finally, it is done. I mean,
God, look
holy
at the
frick,
mess.
this took so much longer than I expected. I mean, it's
Jesus
been 5
Christ.
weeks. Like, if you've been wondering where we have been,
It's a bit too
it's
RGB.
here,
Mine's-
making a complete mess of everything.
I have
So now
RGB,
let me
but they're
show
only
you
red.
My ultimate gaming
That's
slash
it.
art room
But I have
slash
signs as
office
well.
slash guest room combo. Let me just give you the full tour. So first of all, the office space. So when I have some work to do, I can just sit down here,
Oh, she's got
do some
one of
little
those
work
weird
to work,
cushions.
do some editing on the computer with this nice little background. And then of course my computer over here is
have only the
hiding
yes.
this corner that is just the audio system that is
Why
not
is
very
there a
pretty.
lava
Also
lamp
covered by a
there?
lava lamp. Nice. And in the same shelf, I have my Xbox right next to my art space. And I
Yeah, no
absolutely
GB, none of
love
that.
this space. I mean, you have the
Greens and
desk
blues around
underneath
here.
the window for some, you know, daylight, some inspiration. And then I have my easel on the wall there. And over here, my canvas storage.
Oh,
know
I like the
mentioned
little
it a million
canvas
times,
nooks. That
but oh
is
my god,
nice.
it is so nice. I mean,
That is
look
good.
at the size of these canvases.
They are really fucking annoying because
that
they're
are
so
not on the
goddamn
floor.
big.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that amount. And then of course over here I
look at all
have
the
easy
carpet
access to all
pins,
my art
please.
supplies. And then when I'm not doing art or not at my office desk, I might do some gaming on this nice bed that you can pull up from the ceiling.
Oh,
I
that's
think
just
this
too
is
close
just
to
gonna
the
be
computer. I
perfect
don't
space
know.
for
No,
me
that's
to
that
relax,
triggers me. I don't know
not
why.
think about stuff.
Oh, the
Just
dog's
play
cute
some
and
video
all, but
games, snuggle up with a
There's,
bunch of pillows.
there's too much expensive shit underneath that bed for my. No, it's a cool setup, but that bed shit. Oh, I don't care how secure that is. One snap of one of those boards and it fucking stabs the monitor. Ooh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That one freaks me out a little bit. Like maybe put like a board or does she have a board under it underneath, or is it just like them poking out? I don't know.
Pillows,
It
maybe
seems like a good
big
idea, but
bowl
it
of
seems like it's
popcorn to watch a
bad.
movie. Because what
give your
I
doggies
actually
too
haven't
much
shown you
popcorn,
is
it's
that
not
there
good
is
for 'em.
a projector in the ceiling here that is projecting onto a screen on this wall
Yeah, that just sits
over
weird by
here.
me.
And it's kind of cool because it kind of looks like a canvas, so it's very like
I mean, it's a very cool
inconspicuous.
space.
Oh, and here you can also see like the speaker system. We have one there, bing, bing, one there,
Yeah, put the
bing.
art space
and my
under the bed,
God,
but,
the
yeah.
amount of
The
cables
screen
I
wouldn't
have
work the
run
same for her
these
gaming
things.
if she did.
That's one of the things I'm probably most happy about is
The
just
layout
cable
needs to
management
be
here.
the way it is for a reason.
Love seeing no cables. Another thing I'm very happy about is the fact that this
I think she literally could have just bought a goddamn bunk bed from fucking IKEA and just like left it at that and saved herself all that work. That's just my opinion. Like IKEA bed, a Billy cabinet on the side, kind of like, you know, rig it a little bit, and that would have like saved her so much time and money. But she's gonna get all of it back anyway because of the YouTube content. Let's remember that this is YouTube content she's making, so of course she's gonna be extra because we can watch it and go, oh my god, how extra. And then that's what happens. Well, if it isn't Cookie for Fox. Can you watch now, Cookie? Can you see the shit now, Cookie? Good. Don't piss me off, Cookie, or you're getting booted again. I'm just kidding. Oh god, this is just I know extra gets you money on YouTube. I know it does, but I couldn't
bed
do this much work.
is
This is just too
actually
much.
a functional
But like I said,
guest
YouTube.
bed. I mean, I can stuff my guests in here, and yes, I'm gonna
There
get
we
a
go,
railing in
Cookie,
here
it's
because
fixed.
you know I don't
Good
want to
stuff.
kill my guests, so don't worry about that. I mean, it's not too bad. We have a 4-in-1 kind of room, office.
Imagine going to your friend's house drinking, and then they go, all right, cool, you can stay the night. And they lead you into this room with those little steps going up and that bed. Bro. Imagine if you're like 6'2", 6'4", because she's like tiny. Like you're like 1.90 m ass rolls up and is like bonk, cracking your head on everything. Oh God, trying to like the one time you have a drunk friend that just goes a little too hard on that bed and drops, all your shit's broken. All of it. Yeah, and you roll off the bed. Exactly. There's like no guards. This is a good idea in theory. But one of your friends falls off that bed one night, you better hope you have good insurance because you're going to be paying for your friend to get new teeth. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to sleep outside. Exactly. I'd be like, can I just like grab some pillows and sleep on the floor? No, I'd find the little nook underneath, like the other side, not where the computer's hanging. I'd sleep under that little desk by the window. Just like, give me a blanket. I'll sleep under this. I'm good. Thanks. I'm not getting up in that fucking thing. Like the struggles of talls and like bigger framed people getting in bunk beds is real. As a tall, when you see a bunk bed, you call the bottom instantly. You're like, I am on the bottom. Fuck you. I'm not getting up in that death trap. Hell no. First of all, you get to this like second or third step and you crack your head into the ceiling. You're like, this is not going to work. This isn't going to work. Like, I hate fucking bunk beds. Bunk beds? Yes, bunk beds. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not a bottom, trust me. My back says otherwise. Oh, Jesus. Something no one ever tells you about being a top is you better make sure those muscles are fit. Yeah. You're both shorts, exactly. You fight for the top bunk. Ugh. The life of shorts. You can either agree or we both die. No, it's just that's the problem. That's the struggles of being a fucking tall. Jesus, I got in like a friend's car the other day and they have a Seat and it's an older Seat. I slammed my knee so hard into the dashboard. Oh my God, it hurt. I was like, does the seat not go back any further? They're like, no. My friend's like 5'8". So I'm like, cool. Like, could we maybe disable the like fucking, airbags so they don't blow my kneecaps out if we get in an accident? I'd rather just die than have that happen. Oh God, no.
Art room, gaming room, guest room in a 10 square meter room, which is like 107 square feet. I think it's pretty
bunk bed
optimized.
choosing hour and I got fourth
Good
floor
planning,
bunk bed.
Martina.
Fourth floor, motherfucker.
Thank you for staying with us, even though it's been 5 weeks since the previous
Oh, fourth
upload. It's
floor,
normally not
damn.
that long. And of course, big thank you to our patrons for continuing to support us. You're awesome. And now before I forget, this is a new shirt that is coming to our store, which is super comfy. It's in 2 colorways.
Creative
And
chaos.
so if you are
Very
a
true.
creative chaos type person like
Yes,
me,
I'm a
then
creative chaos.
check it out. If you want to be notified
But I
when it
don't
comes
like
out,
the
then
colors,
we have a
sorry.
newsletter on our website that you can sign up for. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And now it is finally time. At last, let's have
Now we get to see what it looks like
the
at
final
night.
result.
Because that's when it'll look best.
Oh, I'm so done. Oh, I love it. Now I'm gonna go watch a movie. Good night.
It's gonna be at night. Let's see if I'm right. No, daytime. We're gonna get it right now. Gosh, come on. Yeah, look at the boards. Look at the boards. Look at the boards. Look at the boards. Yo, yeah. Oh, she's just assuming motherfuckers aren't gonna flop on that shit. Yeah, hell no. Those fucking things. Those will stab into the fucking monitor. Oh shit, no. And plus, look at like how close it is. That's a lot of equipment below to like trust that bed with. There we go. There's a darker montage. It looks better. Pastel vibes. Ew. I mean, it's a lot better in the room, but it's just like definitely her space. I wouldn't even call that a guest space. She's like, yeah, ain't no guest gonna be sleeping in there. They'll be like, no, I'm good, thanks. I'm gonna pass on that one. You got fold out sofa? I'm cool with that. Yeah, I remember when Nerdforge first started and they had like barely under 1 million. They've blown up a lot. She did like a collab with Linus, I think, like making a cyberpunk PC or something like that. So we can either watch another video or we can play Dream Daddy. Is that what it's called? It's called Dream Daddy. Yes, Dream Daddy. The Dad Rector's cut. So should we do Dream Daddy or should we do a react? Because I'm looking at the time and it'll be a bit gaming. Zenodo says yes to gaming. Up to you. Yes, but I have a feeling. Like, Dream Daddy. Yes. Has no one ever heard of this game? This was like popular years ago. I never really played it. I know of it. It's basically like a game that Game Grumps brought out, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Well, let's do some gaming then, shall we? Let me rearrange my shit here then. You go bye-bye. We'll go into the welcome while we're waiting to get the gaming shit set up. You can watch the little TV chat. Watch some TV. See the TV? See the TV? Yeah, I made that. It's got things on it. See if you can pick up the little secret bits. Okay, right now we need to move this over here. Everybody watches the TV. That's the iPad. That's my iPad for you, chat. Watch the iPad. This goes over here. That goes over here. That should be everything else. Yeah, I've got it pretty much all ready to go. And we'll see if Steam decides to be a dickhead or not and actually capture. I've already adjusted the audio. Thank goodness, because holy shit is Dream Daddy's music loud as fuck. Damn. Okay, so say bye to the TV. You guys are going to go into the gaming. Whee! Huh. Here we are. Okay, so we're in the gaming setup. And now let's try and see if Dream Daddy will please play the way you're supposed to. Please, for the love of Christ. Fucking capture. Capture, you bitch. Yay! It captured. Let's go. This makes me happy. The capture worked. Feels so strong. Hopefully the audio's not too loud. It's good. I did turn the music down massively because of the Dream Daddy. Let me fix my tag here. Do. Oh, did somebody reset it for me? Oh, they did. Thank you. Thank you, Max. So, alright, time for some daddies. I've never played this game before. So, all I know is that there is a vampire. So, yeah. Like I said, if audio seems off, make sure you tell me, because I did adjust the fuck out of this audio. Because the music was arse loud. New game. Okay. Okay. Do we click here? Okay, wake the fuck up. Dad! Dad! Wake up! Jesus Christ. Wake up, pretend to be dead. I have to like move my tracking thing. It's in the way. Hold on. If I wiggle weird, it's because I'm putting my tracking down. Okay. Good. You can still see me. We're fine. Pretend to be dead. Or 5 more minutes. We're going to pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Recliner? That's a little boring, but okay. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. Oh, we're moving? Ew. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Bro, what did you do last night? I'm reading because I know I'm in front of it a little bit, so you're gonna have to live with that. So. Morning, Manda Panda. Manda Panda. Nice.
Oh.
Yikes, Dad. Breath. Go brush your teeth. Like the if you're parking uphill, be sure to turn your tires toward the street. What? There's dad tips. Oh, we can build the dad. What do we want? What type of looks do we want here, chat? Well, we have to go like super pale because we're basically goth. We're a dad. I'm more of an otter build. Too hairy. We want more of an otter or do we want more of a daddy? Goku hair. Too hairy. Or we want to go super. No, I think this is pretty accurate. Okay, hair. We want. Oh my God, there's so much here. Bod. Heads. Ooh. Shadow? Oh, we can have scruff. Ooh. Hasanabi build. Okay, then that means we gotta go back. There's no small heads options. If it's Hasan, it's gonna be this one. There we go. That's pretty accurate. So heads. There's no small heads. What are we gonna fucking do? Shit. Hasan, do we give him the Chad chin? Or do we give him more of the... I feel like Hasan's chin's more like that. I don't know. We have to give him the shadow then if it's Hasan. Is that pretty accurate? Yeah, hair. Ooh. Alright. Oh my God. Look at Hasan. No! Oh, no, not the rose. Oh my God, the hair. The hair. What do we got? I think this is more Hasan's hair, probably. Do we go brownish? Or that color, maybe? The balding. Dude, we're not gonna do... Somebody said Goku hair. Oh my God, that's... No Goku hair. So yeah, this one. I feel like this is more Hasan because he does get that curl kind of going. Let's have a look and see what other ones... Oh my God, yeah, that one. Bro, I'm not gonna do him like that. Nah, I'm not gonna do it like that. He does get the Superman curl every now and again, though. I'm not doing him like that. Or there's this one. What do we think? Maybe, I don't know about the side shave. The side shave seems a bit... he is a bit more messy, so we'll go with this one. I think this one's good. The first one? This one? This one? This one is more Hasanabi? Hasana! So yeah, okay, fine. We'll do this one. I think the hair color is pretty good, too. Eyes. Tiny eyes. Oh, God! These eyes. Oh no. Which eyes are the more accurate one? Like Hey, thanks for the raid, Torin. Welcome in, welcome in. We are playing Dream Daddy. We're making a Hassan Dream Daddy. I don't know, maybe these ones? What are Hassan's eye color? Hassan's eyes are brown, aren't they? What? I don't really fucking pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just noticed that he's a himbo. Hey, yo, himbo. And they are brown. The ones next to the heart eyes. Yeah, okay. Looks like he's just tired of chat. Resident Hasanabi librarian shall help us through these decisions. Yeah, okay. Noses. Ooh, what have we got for a schnoz? This one. This one. Too pointy. Too rounded. No. I feel like maybe that one, but let's look at these. No. No. I feel like it's between... This one's pretty decent. I think that maybe looks the best. Number 2. That one. Last nose. Yeah, Oni, I think so too. The last nose, it's more rounded. Alright, I'm gonna just bypass this. So, mouths! Oh, we got some DSLs here, don't we? Pucker up, chat. I want the smug grin and just a normal smile. Which one? Let's see. Bleh. These are cunty, yes. I don't know. But like, what color of lips do you do then? Like, bro. They're all like very weird. They're just too lippy. I feel like either this one or this one. I don't know if we should give Hassan a cunty mouth. I think he just... They're too cunt for him, maybe. I don't know. The straight face works. Yeah, he's not here for our shit. So, let's set to the right brown, which I think was this one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what do we definitely need big shaggy brows. He's Persian, he's Turkish. There's none of this small brow shit. That's not gonna fly. Those between these ones. These ones. Ooh, I think maybe these might be the winner. These ones are a little... Them's a little too Spock. What do you think of these ones? Yeah. The first ones. I don't know about the arch. You're all cunty. See those ones? I'm gonna make the executive decision, go with this one. Facial hair. So do you want to bring the mustache Hassan back? I know everybody misses the mustache Hassan. Pull on handlebar? Bro. Yeah. This one. This is the one. Like all the other mustaches, I don't know, they don't look... I don't know. The Hassan stash. Yeah, I know everybody misses Hassan stash. I'm gonna do that one. Why not? Why not? Give him a bit of the Hank Pecker peppers. Well, if it comes to Hassan, it's more these type of glasses. That's the shape that I think of. Because he doesn't really wear the ones with like the top to them. They're just more of a circular and they're not like wiry. So, yeah. The preview. Yeah, it looks just like him, yes. It does. So, listen, there's one piercing. If they don't have it, come on. Nope. Oh, there's no septum piercing. Damn. Oh, damn. Clothing. So, what's the most tacky shit we can find? I mean, not gonna lie. The skull shirt. I don't know. I don't know. Or this one. Maple Bay. I think we're giving him too much credit with the skull. I honestly vibe with this more for Hassan because his ass used... When he was wearing Teddy Fresh, this was like peak. I don't know. We can give him the egg titties. Free the nipples. Mm. Wait, you know he isn't. Damn, that's just. Hmm. You want to see the last one? Hmm. I mean, it does look like something he'd wear, but. Hmm. Yeah, do we want Hassan dressed up or we don't want casual Hassan? 3, yep. We're gonna go casual Hassan. 3 is definitely it, yeah. Yeah, okay. Looking good, daddy.
Name that dad. Be that dad.
So, I'm gonna be Hank Pecker. Gotta do it. Did you fall asleep packing? I mean, my dog's barking in his sleep. Can you hear that? I don't know if my... Oh. I think it's probably too suppressed to hear him. Going boof, 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 boof. Ugh, the life. I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Let's bet it's got liquor in it. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Oh, it's baby photos. Into the box, I see a bunch of old photos. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. I mean, yeah, baby's got sunglasses on. The only way to your father and I, the only way your mother and I... Eh? Oh. So, do we want to make him a gay dad or just a normal dad? That's the question. We want to make him cis dad, gay dad. I mean, gay father, yeah. Boop. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. I mean, gay month is over, but we can continue like this. It's fine. You spent the first years of your life with sunglasses on. I mean, I feel that. I spend most of my life with sunglasses on too. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both princess dragon. I mean, Hassan would probably have some really messed up idea about how the princess dragon came to be, but we're going to continue. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? It's gay summer. It's gay himbo summer. Why do I remember crying in the dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Why does that sound like some shit you say after an acid trip? Seeing myself in the dragon's mouth was a realization of my greatest fear. Like, what the fuck? Right? Yup. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you and your horse face. Horse girly! This is definitely Hassan's kid. She's a horse girly. There we go. Horse girly. Let's go. Horse girly.
Oh no.
Dad! I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. Cool.
Oh no.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Superior dad arms. You hear that? He's got the guns out. Nice try. This is important blackmail for later down the road. No, that's not nice. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Oof. Ouch, kid. The Scamunus Man. The Scamunus Manifesto! Chance back in the day. Bro, this game knows it's Hassan. What the fuck? No. Okay. Yeah, we picked accurately. We picked right. Oh, shit. I look off into the distance and reminisce about the Radhorn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Ugh.
Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. All right, Emma P was the one who... Motherfucker doesn't remember. Tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, or pooed her pants during a sleepover. Let's go with the We hate the fucking cops, so... Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right?
Yeah.
So, Dad, that was you. Based. It's Scott Hassan down to a T. Yep. All right, I was a wild child. ACAB, right? I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. Sure. That's what we say for legal reasons, allegedly. Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. Bro, you talked to the police? They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R. later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Aw. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. McFridays? Bruh. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. Totally sounds like fucking Hassan. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Dad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Depends what he's been doing at McFridays. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born. This was the day we adopted you. I mean, we can say they were born. You don't have to only adopt if you're gay. Maybe a family friend helped you out. Jesus. Do we adopt? Or is it born? Did Hassan birth her from his bussy? Yeah, I'm preg. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out. And the little lady who crashed on us was freaking out and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it'd be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. Bro, there's a van waiting on us? You're right. That's rude. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? Damn. You always had very strong arms, just like your dad. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? Ayo, property destruction, we love a queen. You were a very imaginative child.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember when I broke the back. Jesus Christ. We get it, Amanda, you break stuff. We get it. Motherfucker better have a good insurance. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. Isn't that life? You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. I will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. Pad? Oof. Amanda, you gotta work on that language, girl. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay. Our new house features a washer and dryer hookups, a 2-car garage, multiple places to sleep. Let's go multiple places to sleep. Fuck the garage and hookups. We want a place to fucking sleep. A pad? It's a place. It's another name for a home. Notice, not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal, I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. She said I keep it real. Amanda, you're not gonna make friends like that, girl. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Yes.
I think it's great. I want to be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas. I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Ayo, walkable city, let's go. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? No, you don't. Cars do it for you now. Fucking do you, queen. Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. Oh, God, the dad joke. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. There's a lot of fucking hot dads, I bet. Bro, we're gonna have a fucking hot himbo daddy summer. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens up your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. Why so sassy? I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Oh, Jesus, I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen.
Huh.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Oh.
But I won't forget it. She'll remember it when she puts you in your home, bro. Careful now. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? First, we need to get his streaming setup because we know Hassan does not like to not have his streaming space. But we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room so I can get to a streaming space. I still have to install the washers and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping and install the streaming space. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. He's lying. He's just gonna stream the whole time. Well, we pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! Oh, who are we gonna run it? And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea? I got a problem with authority. I mean, this is Hassan's kid through and through. He too has a problem with authority. Runs in the family, sweetie. Daddy's proud. I'm so proud. Exactly! Why am I like this? I fucking predict shit. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I really could go for a sandwich. An ice cream sando! What the fuck is this game? Bitch, what? Huh? Did this game make this? Did they do this about Hassan? What? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Listen, Hank would not say no to a 10 a.m. ice cream sandwich. We all fucking know that. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? Park! Dogs! Dogs. You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog-to-person ratio is very high. Also very Hassan. What the fuck is this game? There's just too many similarities, y'all. You know it. So, I only want what's best for you. We love dogs. We have to have dogs.
Yeah.
I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell, dog! To rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot. Oh, hey, it's a dog! Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. Girl, get some glasses. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to the park around the corner. Oh, there's gonna be lots of daddies with their dogs. Let's go see the dogs and their daddies. Daddies walking the dogs! Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. In Germany? I'm just kidding. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative! What the fuck? We're on to you, baby. Stupid fucking baby, dumb bitch ass baby thinking it can hide its CIA ass. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Himbo down! Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Okay, we'll forgive it if it's the corgi. Hello, did you throw this thing at my head? I like it. We're gonna compliment its necktie. Dogs don't get their drip complimented enough. So, rough! See, he answered us. He liked it. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. This is very accurate. This is so Hassan coded. Can I help you? Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Pet the dog. We have to pet the dog. We have to pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Give him those head rubs. We need some chin scratches in here. Dare we try the butt pets? No. You give him head rubs. You go in for the head. Be careful. He seems to love a good head rub. All smiles here. Never go for a dog's butt when you just met it. No. If they don't know where your hand's going, they might bite. There we go. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. Look at this redhead daddy. You know frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Oh, motherfucker, you're so funny. Should we be sassy? You're not traditionally supposed to aim for people's heads. It's a new technique. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. To be honest, I feel like sassing. But I'm fine. Thanks. Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Hank, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Bro, she is fully dialed in. Hi.
Oh.
Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Oh, he's got a daughter too. Friends! Be best friends. Oh. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll. Grassy knoll? Motherfucker, grassy knoll? Why you gotta say grassy knoll? Why have you gotta say grassy knoll? What is it with this game? The grassy knoll. Okay, we'll ignore the grassy knoll. There's no parade. There's not a convertible. This grassy knoll is safe, okay? Let's just chill. Where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. A checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. They mentioned her head! Head, grassy knoll. We're gonna just move along. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. Bro, how old is she? Bro, look at those freckles. Them ginger jeans run deep. How old is she? 10. She's a precious little youngster. Fucking chuckly bitch. Whoa. My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh god, this shit. Oh no, it's happening. Oh lord. Brian, go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. Daisy. That's my girl. Hank. Amanda, get in there. Amanda, okay. Hank, HP 80. Brian's HP 80. So, brag. Flee. Let's brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Brian, wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Let's go. Get fucked, Brian. Brian, Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. Oh, shit. A statewide one and not a local one? Fuck. That's gonna take at least 20 HP. Oh, we lost 15. God damn it. Fucking dads. Hank's HP 65, Brian's HP 70. Brian, you fucking dick. Item. Grade card, band-aid, child art, spelling bee. These are all... Grade card. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Amanda. Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. Get fucked, Brian. Suck a dick, Brian. Suck a dick, Brian. Brian, you really carry that around everywhere? Yeah, bitch. What kind of fucking fight do you think this is? You just think you can show up with your mediocre child? Fuck you. Ouch, maybe it's kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Ayo, no. I must still stick to it. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. Brian, she's the president too, of course. Amanda, dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. It's not my fault that this local school wasn't funded better. Brian's still getting cooked. We gotta finish this. The fuck is DHTR? We'll find out, won't we? Can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. Okay, DHTR. I don't play these type of games, so I don't know. Fucking Oni screaming like, Sakura! Okay. Let's go with another item. Art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Oh god, this is getting really fucking cringe. Brian! Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda generally appreciates you holding on to it. Bro. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20. Let's go! Get fucked! Get fucked! That's what you get for not supporting your child's artistic endeavors, you piece of shit. Brian, Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize. So your fucking kids into capitalism? Fuck you, bro. You're never gonna beat Art with that. She got a fucking canoe? Oh, wow. She can fucking paddle down the river all by herself? Daisy, we're taking it out next weekend. Good for you. You know what I'm taking out next weekend? My dick! How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. Bro, don't lose. It's extra we lose 20 HP over that shit? Come on. Hey, yo, we're still cooking, Brian. We're still cooking, Brian. We're still in it. We're still in it. We still got this. We still got this. We're still cooking them. Oh, let's go back to bragging. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. Oh god, this is bad. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Bro, we've almost cooked them. We gotta just cook them a little bit more. We'll cook them just a little bit more. Brag. Item. Brag. I feel like brag. We gotta go with the item. Spelling bee photo. Oh, God. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee, bro. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd in a row. Oh, we're getting cooked with this one. Yep. Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Bro, what are they, horses? You like fucking open her mouth and be like, check out the teeth on this one, eh? This is weird. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. There you go, see? She's fucking hiding her teeth. What are we doing? You lose 28. Bro, over teeth? Brian, you're a cunt. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring out the band-aid, whatever the fuck this is. With a flourish, you produce a band-aid from your pocket. There's a knee and start to... You kneel and start to apply to Amanda's arm? What? What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Oh my God. Anyone would agree it's an unusual gesture. You lose 10 XP. We're fucking cooked. Words aren't all Daisy's good at, but the way her math... By the way, her math is amazing. I'm shit at math. I don't give a fuck about your stupid child, Brian. One time I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. Brian, I say this with all due respect. Go fuck yourself. No one gives a shit. You did that more than once, Dad. Because your dad's a fucking dipshit. You've got your mom's genes, kiddo. Damn, doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, exactly. You lose 10 with toast. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Arg, did he have to add insult to injury being such a gracious winner? Not a gracious winner, he's a cunt. The fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, so I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. Yeah, dickhead, I am. I don't like you, fucking ginger. We just moved in. Do you live around here? I'm so fucking mean. My partner's literally a ginger. Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac. I'm pretty sure you cul-de-sac around here, motherfucker. Down next to the coffee shop. We all do love a cull and a bit of sack. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? It's like, motherfucker. Like, bro, you one-upping? Nah, we ain't gonna be doing nothing. This motherfucker is not on our radar. What a lovely place. That's a nice way of saying fuck yourself. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You have to stop by at some point. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop by, you son of a bitch. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further in the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Chat, the dog was fucking better. Fuck those two. We're gonna steal the dog. We'll break into their house. We'll take Maxwell and we'll just fucking run for it, right? Fuck those two. You know, someone named me Maxwell. Maxwell's the most important part of that duo. Fuck those two dipshits. She's 10 years old. Why you want to fucking... Why is a senior in high school want to hang around with a 10-year-old anyway? Exactly. ... Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Yes. He was Austining you. Hold it, Austin. Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. 100% Hassan's kid. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. What the fuck? Too close to the truth, Dad.
Aww.
Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Pecker. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go to the coffee shop, go unpack, or go take a nap. We need to go to the coffee shop. We know Hassan needs caffeine. This motherfucker can't function without caffeine, so go to the coffee shop. There you go. The old bean... I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. Totally Hassan. Absolutely 100% Hassan. But he said hot, not cold brew, so we're a bit sus. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that. Maybe we could. Let's see. Let's do it. The fuck was that noise? We walked down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from a place. Ayo, walkable city! Let's go. Yeah, the coffee is sussy. It is very sussy. I mean, I guess. What do you mean you guess, Hank? It's fucking easy to get places. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at my home on my own couch and I don't have to make awkward eye contact with other people? Fucking Christ. There we go. It reeled it back in. It reeled us back in. That's more like Hassan. Why would he go someplace where he can sit at home, stream with his own fucking coffee, and watch his goddamn shows on his sofa after he's done streaming with Kaya? Bro, we're back. We are back. We've got this. We're back, chat. It's back at Hassan. At least when I'm home, some random guy's gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Okay. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set... Why are we getting Seinfeld with this? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? What's with this? What's with the coffee shops? Oh my god, this is so fucking Seinfeld. Or do you leave it there and feel your face blush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there's in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug?
Aw.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Bro, me. Yes, Amanda! We walk inside.
Hey.
Okay. This is a better prospect, chat. This is a better prospect. The daddy harvest is coming in. The daddy harvest is there. Am I that person who constantly gives subs to Hassan? No, but I am that person that constantly gifts it to your mom every night. So, you be the judge of that. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Cool tunes? Hey yo, let's get the cool tunes spinning. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? Okay, Matt. Okay, Matt, we see you. We see your tattoos. The neck tattoo peeking. Okay, Matt. Okay, Matt. Fucking got him! Let's go. You were serious. Well, I'm serious too. Your mom's a lovely lady. Tell her I'll see her tonight, okay? What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Hey.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time. I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Bro, I completely identify with Matt. I like him already. Bro. This is awkward silence. So, what'll it be?
Oh.
I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a chai antwort, iced tea, Taggin and Sarah. Godspeed, you black coffee. All right, guys, there's no fucking cold brew. I guess we gotta go with the iced Tegan and Sarah. That's the closest we can get to a cold brew, I guess.
Hey.
Good choice. Oh, he liked that. Okay. All right. He liked it. All right. Okay. That was a good pick. We're in, chat. We're in. Okay. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism. Bro. Okay. He's a music nerd. We got it.
Hey.
I'm doing the thing again. No, you keep doing the thing. You're fine. We like watching you do the thing. It's okay.
Oh.
But coming right up. And for you, the I'll have a macchiato di Marco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up, bro. Matt's got Riz. Do you want that in small, medium, or biggie smalls? Ayo. Medium.
Ah.
Wait, is biggie smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? No, don't change anything, Matt. It's wonderful. Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal?
Yeah.
Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey! I mean, let's be fucking true. He doesn't listen to music. So she's not fucking wrong. Just because the motherfucker says, oh, Charlie XCX has got me hearing music again. What fucking music, Hassan? What music? Huh? Yeah. You'll forget what music is in like 2 days. He's probably already fucking forgot. Ska was cool once. Oh god, this motherfucker's talking about ska. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support, you sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and the guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable talking to other people as you are. Yes. That's why we like him. You should totally become friends with him, bro. I won't be more than friends with him. That's your next stepdad. I don't know. Come on. What do we say about meeting new people? I mean, I kind of want the vampire because I'm a goth, but I might make an exception for Matt because he's got some nice tattoos. He's cute. That's funny. I only find animated characters cute like this. Real people, I don't really give a shit. I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and don't go outside and also don't talk to people. Hey, Socialist Wizard. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Fix the fucking bot and I'll be shit. They're going nuts because it doesn't work. I feel bad. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. See? We're making progress. 2D men only. Exactly. 2D. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Okay, Socialist Wizard. You're gonna. Good. Good. They seem very lost without it. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad. Hank.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey,
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. Damn, kicking dad. Shit. No need to go so harsh.
Oh!
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensation of what are you fucking talking about? Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give it that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with us. I taught her well. We have trained for this day. No free labor, chat. There we go. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right. Yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Hey.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. No shit. The secret ingredient of the banana bread is bananas. Bro, well, never thought it. So any ideas? I'm stumped. You need some nuts, my dude. Has he got nuts in that shit? How about some of these nuts, my man? Put those in there. I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedy's, grateful banana bread, right said banana bread. Oh God. I feel like he'd vibe with the grateful banana bread because he's kind of chill. Well, let's go with grateful banana bread. Oh no. Uh-oh. Like the jam rock bread followed by jam. Was that a good or a bad thing? That actually has a nice ring to it. Okay, was that a good thing? What the fuck was that black? He hated it? Oh no! Well, fuck you, Squirrel Tempura. I'm gonna blame you for it all since you said he hated it. Really? Yeah, grateful banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals. No, you can say baby all you want. Say it more, bro.
Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. Oh, God.
Oh.
See, it sounds good when you say it. See, we're still okay with that. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. Across the way, our man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just from him. Bro, you good, man? You look like you haven't slept. Question. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our cups. And our drinks? Cups? What the fuck, brain? And head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Let's go have a nap because I'm gonna be ending stream here in a minute because Little Bear 36 is live, so we will raid into her in a moment. We've had a good stream. It's been a good 2.5 hours. Usually go a little bit less. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father's a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. I mean, trains. Hassan loves trains. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Hank? Bro? Uh-oh. Oh my God, it's a baby daddy. I turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Oh. Bro. Holy... Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. I really cleaned something up, bro. Cleaned up his act. Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. We know what roommates means. These two fucked. Yep. We were roommates, air quotes. Yep. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello and hello, cute baby. Yeah, they were roommates. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you're about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Ugh. Are you babysitting? No, dude, River's my kid. Bro, what? Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California, just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. Okay, bro. Business. No kidding, Amanda and I just moved this side of town. Y'all, small talk. Can we talk about the sweatpants? I mean, how's Smashly doing? I mean, Ashley. Ashley's her name. She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. Got divorced? Smashly? Dude. Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. Nice. It's old news. What is this nice shit? He's such a bro. We take turns taking care of River and the twins! Bro is fertile. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Exactly. Ain't life something, bro, right? Motherfucker, get off her. Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig? Oh, haha, yeah, it was my old college nickname. I was gonna say if you called him like fucking Tripod Craig, you could understand why he's got 3 kids. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Yeah, we get it right. He was very good at it. I bet he's good at sucking hose. I mean, keg stands. Oh, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. Ha! It's your baby, my dude. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Yeah, should. I don't know. Hey. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Give this motherfucker a bro voice. All right, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get that going. Can we get home for a nap, dude? Go jog your balls somewhere else. Good to see you too. Craig gives a wave, puts his ears back, and jogs off. Yeah, fuck off, bro. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Hey, that's not bad. It would be worse if it was his own piss. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was the thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." Listen, don't shit on himbo kings. Let the himbo have his marinara sauce. I mean, technically, he's not wrong. Exactly, Amanda. You tell him. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Yes, we are home now, Amanda, and we're going to press escape if you will let us. Oh, do you not have any saving points? There we go. We will save. Et voila. And we will quit. Back to title. Let's go. And we are going to raid Little Bear now because she is live. And Dream Daddy, fuck off. Daddy! Daddy, no. Daddy, no. Shush, Daddy. We're going to go back to welcome. And I'm going to say thank you very much for showing up for my stream. This was fun with Dream Daddy. We'll have to do some more of this. It's quite fun. It's exciting, yes. I'll move OBS back over here so I'm not staring over that way. There we go. Let's make some eye contact. So yeah, we shall raid LB and everybody can head on over there and we can have some fun. We can have some laughs, some tee-hees, some guffaws, some ha-has. Yeah. And yeah, thank you for showing up. I'll probably stream again this week. So yeah. Bye-bye, chat. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. I hope everyone has a great day. We need to go to ending, not starting. There we go. There we go. Everybody, have fun at LB's. Behave.